where stars whisper secrets untold. A rift tears through the astral veil, and sanity reigns, its grip unfolds. Cultists chant in shadowed halls, their voices a hymn to chaos unbound. They conjure up forbidden falls, to summon the fallen, lost and unfound. Unfound. Oh, astral winds carry up free across realms and dimensions unknown. For the void-born dread, the fabric unraveled shall wield power that chills every bone. Across fractured plains, reality trembles, mountains weep, rivers twist in desperate prayer. The sun blinks, uncertain of its emblem, as eldritch horrors crawl from the lair. Their forms twisted and malefic, born of nightmares and forgotten dread. They drift through astral currents, a beacon for those who seek madness instead. Oh, astral winds carry up free across realms and dimensions unknown. For the void-born dread, the fabric unraveled shall wield power that chills every bone. Every bone. In forgotten temples and cursed groves, heroes gather, there is all unyielding to chase the ripples of reality's codes and confront the abyss, both fearsome and appealing. Oh, astral winds carry a free across realms and dimensions unknown. For the void-born dread, the fabric unraveled shall wield power that chills every bone. As the final verse echoes the starlit skies and death trembles on the lips of all, the abyssal maw opens, galaxies within ready to consume all those who stall. Yet whispers of valor and unity persist in the eminent astral reckoning. Perhaps hope shall win.
All right, welcome in everybody, and thank you for joining us for session number 41 of Echoes of the Fallen Ascendant. I am going to go ahead and jump over to the crew and get us started so that we can dive into the session. I am missing 2 players, and that's not good, so we'll see what happens here in the next probably 3 or 4 minutes while I go through the recap. We'll see you guys at the end. All right.
Yes, Candace.
All right, guys. I'm going to jump straight into the recap since we have a whole lot of things going on. Okay, so last session was session number 40. We began on Ianari the 17th, 4254 PFH at 3 p.m. So over the course of their conversation, Lyra tried to convince Amelia to sell her farm, Dench encouraged her to take her time, and Amelia shared additional details regarding her encounter with Brother Mail and her father. Brother Kerpa offered to purchase the farm for his cousins to work when they arrived from Kokoromban. Eventually, the group decided to head to Amelia's farm and scour it for any items of sentimental or physical value. They were aggressively greeted by the family's dog, Star, but Amelia was able to gain control of it, regardless of showing up with 4 strangers. Unfortunately, the family lived very modestly, and there wasn't much to pry loose from the walls. However, they did find a handful of items that held personal value, including a set of rings, an old doll, and Corin's Town Guard tabard. After realizing the farm was a bust for loot, they returned to Brother Kerpa with the deed and sold the property to him for 1,500 gold. The group then took their newfound riches to a local vendor, purchased some hay and oats, and headed back to the ship. Dorian got them into the sky, and they took off for the coordinates found in the ring. During the flight, Amelia found a coin on her pillow. The next morning, the group awoke to it laying on the table, and at least 3 of them recognized it as what they thought was Krivak's calling card. Lyra then promptly demanded to identify the mark on her hand. Meanwhile, Amelia told the group that Krivek could fuck off. After the identify ritual, the group discussed its meaning and went back to business, discussing in great lengths their next steps, Krivek, and an assortment of other very random topics. Payne then had a vision, and Amelia offended Lyra, who then chased her onto the top deck. And that's where we begin today's session. I'm not entirely sure who it is, but I keep hearing somebody hit a push to talk, and then it sounds like a breath. I've heard that like 3 or 4 times, so just FYI. Okay. Not much XP last week. I got to be totally honest with you guys. So RP, we didn't really have a whole lot of meaningful progressive RP. So there was only 75 RP XP, and skill checks earned 100. So there was 175 XP for everybody, which puts Amelia and Lyra to the experience point at level 6. All right. Session 41, which is today's session, we are beginning on Ianari the 18th, 4254 PFH at 9:30 a.m. And where we're going to pick up is Lyra has just rushed to the top deck. Amelia was like, uh-oh, I fucked up. Okay, let me go up there. She had just followed her up top, and then that's kind of where we're going to kick it off, and I will let you guys dictate what happens from there.
Before they get into that, because I feel like that's going to be a bit of a thing, I just have a real quick, as they kind of went upstairs, Payne would go, I'll be right back too, and he will go downstairs just to see that Shaw is there, be
Oh.
satisfied with that, and go back up to the table.
Yeah, you climb down the hatch a couple of steps onto the ladder, turn behind you, and Asha turns her head almost completely all the way, not like an owl all the way around, but you know how horses do that dramatic shit where like they're like, yeah, I've got like 8 feet of neck, and I'm gonna show you that I have 8 feet of neck. So she turns all the way towards you, doesn't say anything, but she's there. Good call though. Good call. You could have answered a lot of questions right there if she wasn't. Okay, so yeah, Payne comes back up, sits back down at the table. And then let's go ahead. I'm sorry, did anybody have any questions or anything, any clarifications before we kick it off?
I think one of the clarifications is the coin still on the table? I don't think any of us took it, so I think it's...
Yeah, I don't think anyone took it. We'll say that it's on the table.
That was it.
Okay. Good question. Wow. 2 really good questions right off the bat.
That
Let's end the session.
I don't take responsibility for that. That was asked in the group chat earlier.
Oh, okay, fair
I
enough.
think
Well,
that was actually Payne.
that's still good.
Yeah. Let Payne take that.
No, I think it was Amelia. She wanted to know
Oh,
where
it
the
was
coin
Amelia.
was.
You're right.
I was just, yeah.
All right. Okay, if we don't have anything else, then I'm going to go ahead and kick on some ambience. And Lyra, you've gotten to the edge of the deck, probably contemplating just fucking ending it all and flinging yourself off. And you hear the clomping of not a heavy currently because she's not armed or armored, but a heavy footfall of Amelia huffing and puffing behind you.
Okay. Amelia, I think when you come up, you'd probably see her like letting out like a long exhale, and the flames in her hands would be finally dying out. And she'd turn. Oh, okay. You're up here already. Right after. Hold on. I've got the emotional bandwidth of a potato at the moment, and I am not quite ready to continue or complete or revisit the conversation we were just having. So I'm going to ask, because, last time I came up here, because I didn't want anyone to see me cry, but this time was an improvement. I didn't feel like crying, but I also did not want everyone to see me set you on fire. And I'm still working through that right now, so I would rather not talk about Lyra's feelings.
Then we don't talk about that.
Perfect. What else can I do for you?
without talking about feelings, would you take an apology? Because I've done a shit job of that
Oh,
about the last few weeks, days.
I don't want or really even deserve an apology, to be honest with you. It's pretty apparent that my outburst in the tent was inappropriate. So I will make sure that doesn't happen again.
Uh,
But I
What?
truly
What?
don't
N-
need an apology.
what? What do you mean inappropriate? How? What? No?
It's fine. It's fine. Um, what I will say is, you don't need to apologize. You helped reaffirm some things in my head. I have a good idea of where I'm at now. I had really lost sight of what's important.
Uh, I. The words you're saying sound really good and strong, but the way
Oh,
that you're saying them sound like you're trying really hard to say the right things.
right. Um, something else that I should mention is you probably should test your powers because uh, she looks up at the sky. It's there are a lot of stars there right now.
It's 9:30 in the morning. There's no stars.
Oh, I thought you said it was nighttime last
I
time.
said I just finished the
Okay.
recap and said 9:30 a.m. You guys picked up in the morning. Remember, because everybody had finished their
That's right.
watches.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you probably should.
But
There
you could still have confirmed that from the night before. But just right now, it's
yeah.
you know
There were
sorry.
plenty of stars last night, so it might be worth it to pray and just make sure you have powers before we go in so that we know what we're actually capable of before we get there.
Um, I I don't really know how I'd test things, but I don't feel like he's not there as far as I know. Please, DM, correct me if I'm wrong.
There, like I mentioned the last time, there is a complete absence of constellations in the sky. But you have done nothing to test it, so I can't tell you that completely.
Well, when we were in school, in order to know if we mastered something, we had to test it. So if there's something that you know comes from him, then I would suggest testing it.
Well, um, I spoke with Asha last night and she was still there.
Oh, that's true. She'd probably disappear, right? She's a gift from your. I don't know how it
Um,
works.
I think that sounds right. I don't know a whole lot about what happens if you break your oath as a paladin, initiate, or otherwise. It's not something I'd like to find out either.
I don't think any of us want you to find that out.
But I just. I mostly came up to say sorry and to say thank you. And if you don't want to hear any of that, I will shut up and go back downstairs. But
Well, we should both shut up and go back downstairs. I need to go identify the coin to make sure we don't have another beacon situation on our hands. And you really should test your powers before we get there. And like you before you've healed me, like can you just like do that a little bit and just see if you call upon the power if it works?
uh are you please don't do what Moreland did, but are you hurt at all?
Oh, that's a paladin thing. That's not a wizard thing.
No, I don't think that's a paladin thing. I think that's a him thing.
Okay, well, I'm also not him. No, but do I have to be hurt for that to work?
That's usually when that happens. I don't know if I could tell otherwise.
Okay, well, I really don't want to wait till the moment because that could be Dunch dying or Kana's dying or Pain dying.
She winces. That's that's a point. Are we well, how far out are we? I think I might be able to do that that spell that Pain normally does. And I could probably do that early. I think it lasts for a few hours.
Which one?
Uh, it's like calling a little bit of inner strength, not like being able to lift things, but helping your resilience. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it.
I would say try it. I think we're probably 12, maybe a little less than 12 hours out if I understood correctly. So
I'll wait for a little bit then.
just
Oh.
do it before
Yeah.
we sleep.
Okay.
Okay.
She'll just. I have a feeling I'm going to be following your lead and Dunch's and Payne's and Canus's here.
I hope so. Okay, the next thing is the coin. I want to make sure it's not another beacon. And she kind of just, like nothing happened a few minutes before, heads down the stairs.
Amelia will follow.
Okay. Anything of particular note happening with the gents downstairs?
Dench would probably just kind of like, I don't know, flipping the coin over in his hand and maybe like looking up to Candace. Do you think maybe you can hear through this or something? Or where is? Oh, there you are, Candace. Like, do you think maybe you can hear through this or something, or is this just kind of some kind of weird location track? Oh, sorry. Oh, here they come again.
I have no idea. By the way, Canis has like moved from where he was to back onto his bed. And just kind of lying there.
Good boy.
Okay, I think that I want to, I think that we should. I failed to identify an item before that we ended up getting ambushed because of, so I'd like to identify the coin now.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Dench.
Oh no, I didn't mean like. Sorry, I wasn't trying to. I wasn't trying to be demanding. I just meant I want to do it now instead of when we land, because
No,
it's.
that totally makes sense. Yeah, sorry, I was fiddling with it a little bit. I probably shouldn't be doing that.
Oh, that's a good point. We probably shouldn't. Okay. So she'll go back to like her little ritual area that she claimed earlier, I guess, and I'm gonna identify the coin.
Before
Okay.
you get started,
Go ahead.
just so you know, I have some things we need to talk about as a group. So finish your thing, concentrate, and we'll go from there.
She looks a little taken aback at hearing so much come out of Payne's mouth. There's like a split second where you could see it on her face, and then she's just like, "Okay, yep." And she will identify the coin.
Okay. With just a spell, or are you casting it as a ritual?
Ritual.
Okay, so 10 minutes comes and goes. A lot of arcane droning and sigils and
Humming.
funny scents coming from the circle. You complete the ritual, and the magic activates with a small flash. The item you are touching is not magic. It has not been imbued with magic. Therefore, there are no properties to learn from it. It is not magical, so it does not require attunement. And it was not created by a spell.
When she's done, she breathes a sigh of relief, and I think that's the first time I've ever been excited to get nothing from identifying something. It's not magical. So it's probably just your hand.
Um, that means it could still be tracked, though, like the spell I was going to use for Priestess Alara's holy symbol.
Yeah, hopefully it has the same limitations. But your hand, however, that depth of magic, I couldn't speak to one way or another.
Well, when our road leads us there, we'll figure it out, I guess.
I think we'll end up trying to head that off, but that's a talk for a different time. Pain has things to say.
Right. And he kind of stands up and slaps both hands on the table as he stands up and says, "There's things I need to tell all of you before I die and before we go to the beacon location."
Okay,
So,
pause. What do you mean
uh,
before you die?
You know,
We're starting off with that.
That's an
oh,
intense
well,
way to lead a
you
conversation.
just. We're going into a really dangerous place, and it's possible that we could die, and there's stuff I need to say and settle before I were to die because I don't want to take it to the grave with me.
I get it, Pain. I was going to do this before we went into the spire. You please go ahead.
For the record, I'm sorry. Before you start, you're not going to die. We're not going to let you die. But I'm sorry. Continue.
Ah, we should all work hard to not make promises we can't keep. But that's besides the point. I know where you're going with that. I mean, and I appreciate it, but I mean, yeah, you know where we've been. So, anyway, right, the ship. So, we all kind of bought the ship together, so I kind of feel like we all own a little bit of the ship. Is that right with everybody?
Seems right.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah.
Good. Then I am giving my portion of the ship to Lyra as part of my debt payment. And I think, along with the services I've provided and the coin we have raised, I feel that it would be good for me and Lyra to settle this debt and put it behind us.
Yes, please. Yes, I accept. Yep. No more debt.
Amelia, if that's okay with you.
Yes, I was going to ask how that works with that oath of holy nonsense.
Lyra, do you need to see the ledger repaid before you would call it settled? Or are you satisfied with what he said?
100% satisfied. I am tired of this thing. Let's get it gone.
You believe that? You're not just saying that because you're not liking him owing you?
Thought we weren't doing the are you sure's.
Black and white.
Yes, I believe it. Yes.
Then, as far as I'm concerned, in whatever limited position I have on this, if both of you agree that it's settled, should be settled.
Then my debt is repaid and my soul will rest in peace until Moradin needs me again. So it is written. Thank you. And now on to other things.
Yeah, I thought there was going to be more to that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was very important to me and just needed put behind us. Um, So we're going into somewhere really dangerous, Amelia, and I think it'll make a lot of us more comfortable knowing that you can still do what we think you can. And Payne drops his hammer, pulls his small knife,
No,
and
don't.
stabs himself in the neck.
No.
A
And
man
for
after
the
my own
record,
heart.
I had this planned before y'all went and said it and set me up for it.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll. Just give me an attack roll with
Please
advantage
fail
because you're
to
stabbing
hit your
yourself.
own AC.
If he nat 20s, I'm gonna laugh so hard. He's got a lot of fucking hit points, though. He'll take it. Okay. It's kind of a moot point, but yeah, he doesn't shiv himself straight in the jugular, but he drives this small carving knife like into his fucking throat, and you watch the blade disappear, and just a tiny trickle of blood goes down his neck, Amelia. And you guys just watch it like, what's up?
What the fuck, Payne?
You just
Heal me like you healed the Ever Watcher, but it probably is like, heal me like you Ever Watcher.
heal him. Do the
Yeah.
thing.
Didn't want to interrupt people. Amelia, yeah, would pretty much, she'd lunge across the room to try and get to him so that she could lay on hands. And unfortunately, it's going to be a, like, pull dagger and immediately, like, hands, lay on hands.
Okay. Yeah, so there is so Amelia like jumps over the table, grabs the knife, pulls it out, and she's already got a hand on there to stop the bleeding as blood starts to gush, but it's not pulsing. Thank God he didn't get his jugular. You guys see as she closes her eyes, she places her other hand over the top of her first hand, and where you guys would typically see like light beacon into the wound, there are a couple of almost bug zapper like flashes. And her hands go dim and nothing happens. And about 4 seconds after it should have happened, there's finally boom, a soft glow. And Amelia, as you have your eyes closed and you're focusing on, trying to see the stars, trying to see the constellations, you see nothing but blackness the entire time. And it is through sheer force of will that you demand this thing happen. And you immediately you hear Lyra's voice in the back of your head. Just so you know, I can see all sorts of stars up there. And you get this absolutely overwhelming sense of dread. Until further notice, you are suffering from starless dread. And you burn through, we'll say, 5 points of lay on hands. It's kind of moot because I'm sure you guys will get a long rest. But the wound closes, but it takes for fucking ever. And you guys know, you've seen her do lay on hands before. It does not happen the way it's supposed to happen, but the more and more she sweats it out, it does come to fruition.
During those few seconds where it's not happening, she starts just praying furiously. And it's almost begging. It's audible, just begging. Begging him to help her heal him.
And if you were to look at Payne, well, everybody can see sadness in Payne's eyes. As she's healing him, she's just looks like he's sorry for her. And once it is done, he looks at Amelia in the eyes and says, I won't judge you for what you've done. I wanted to yell at you like Dench did, and I wanted to lecture you like Amelia, or like Lyra did. And I wanted to smack you upside the head like my grandmother would do to me, but when I heard you couldn't see the stars, I knew Celestian's already punishing you, so I don't have to.
She is just tears are just silently just like streaming down her face at that point. Just don't do that again. Please. Please don't do
Whoa.
that again.
Well, I isn't that how you guys do this sort of thing in your order? That's what the
No.
paladin. Oh,
No.
I
You're not.
heard the story about it, and I just thought that's how you guys did things. I said it was weird when I heard it, but I was like, well, this is how they do it. So
Yeah, but Pain. Everyone else also said it was weird.
It needed to
fair
happen,
point.
though. As drastic as it was, pain. Amelia, you gained information and knowledge from it, so it was worth experiencing, and maybe we just keep that in mind before we go into what we're doing here.
And Amelia, if you have questions about the stars and faith and all of that, you can ask me,
Yes, ask
and
me.
I'll give you honest answers. I, sorry, Lyra, I had a lot of things going in my mind earlier, and onto those other ones before I get distracted again. Um, is everybody's? Yeah, let's talk about the beacon. So where we're going, I think there's going to be probably a bunch of undead, and from what I could put together from the um, letters, if the undead are speaking, it's not little undead. I've never heard of a zombie speaking, maybe, but I think we're walking into some major undead, not good territory. Just to be clear.
Undead who feed upon the spirits of the living, basically, is what I understand.
Spirits, body parts, um,
Soul.
everything, possibly. I can't
It was the
think
whole getting
of.
plump off of others was that was concerning.
Yeah, and it was like ringing a bell, but I cannot think of like just what exactly the undead would be that would kind of fit that description. It covers a lot of them, honestly, because they all eat flesh, as far as I know. But
We
it's going to be tough.
we lost Amelia.
Yeah, she just, as soon as Pain started talking, she just got up and walked out of the room.
Yeah, she might need a minute.
Yeah.
I needed a minute.
Peace.
But do we
Yeah.
want to continue a conversation without her? Maybe something to discuss is Pain. I loved where your head was at there, but let's not stab ourselves anymore.
I mean,
Well,
you
yeah,
did
I mean, I get it.
yeah, you did drive home a message very soundly. It could have been it
Drive
could have been
home.
your yeah, bad choice of words. Maybe a hand, or maybe like something not so vital as your throat.
Yeah, I was really worried that if it didn't work, I mean, we have potions.
We have ways, yeah, we have ways. I mean, you probably could have done so yourself, Pain, but yeah, let's not be so drastic.
Well, to be honest, I had faith that Amelia would be able to heal me, and I was more surprised that she couldn't because um Asha is downstairs, and I thought, well, if she'd really lost faith with Celestian, Asha wouldn't be here. So, I mean, she healed me. There's
I
still a connection, so there's a road to redemption.
Maybe she's a little bit
I'm
muffled from her god.
I think so, and also Pain. That's like the fourth time we've agreed on something today, so there's definitely something going on. Um, but I had the same. There it is. I had the same thought. I didn't. I wanted her to test her powers before we got there too, and I didn't know if Asha's presence was enough of proof. Um, so like I said, we learned something, and that's great. I think that's very good.
I thought she
I
just as much for us as she needed to know
Mm-hmm.
also.
Mm-hmm.
My concern is just I don't know how basic or how heavy that magic she used is, but
Well,
if it was something small and she struggled, well, seemingly struggled that much, what if it's something bigger?
it's the
Maybe if
same
it's something
thing.
big, maybe it won't affect something small.
It's the same thing as when I was in school, though, right? I mean, we had well, how much of our training was confidence? She's got none right now, understandably so, after what she just went through. So I think that's playing a role too. And worst case scenario, she has a shield and a sword. She's still going to be helpful out there.
She's a very capable fighter without any
Right.
of the extra godliness.
Maybe our plans just don't include that godliness.
Yeah, it was just a thought or a concern to raise in case, you know, her skills are more limited than we think.
You're not wrong, and maybe I'll hold back a few extra spells just in case.
We can
Um,
put her on potion duty too. We can give her a
We do
couple
have
extra
plenty of
potions.
potions. Yeah.
she'll come through. If if we're in need, just like I was, it'll happen. She'll come through.
Okay. We do have a lot of potions, just in case.
Boy, that was distracting. There was one other thing. There was a
I,
story about a copper dragon I could tell you guys that's kind of important.
I, that's fine. Do you want? I mean, we can always fill Amelia in later if she needs a minute. I understand.
Mm, she's had a minute. She probably wouldn't care. No, she should probably hear the story.
There's
Want me
probably
to go get her?
no sign of Amelia coming back at this point.
Anus.
Is that a yes or a no?
I didn't hear what you said.
I said, should I go get her?
Yeah, you're probably the best one.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'll go. And then Canis will head upstairs. Amelia?
Amelia is sitting. Again, she still doesn't have her arms and armor, so she's sitting just with her back to the ship and her head bowed, and she's just holding her holy symbol with one hand, and her hand is just shaking, and she is just muttering. Does not seem to hear him at first.
In that case, Canis isn't going to push. He's going to be like, Payne seemingly wants to tell us something about a dragon or something. I'm not completely certain, but he said you might want to hear. I'll leave that choice up to you.
Um, yeah, I can. Yeah, he's not gonna want to come up here. Yeah, I can. Sorry, yeah. And she'll stand up.
You don't have to go. We can fill you in later.
No, I'm not going to abandon. No, let's go.
All right, and then Canis will turn around and walk back down.
Okay, Payne, I think the floor is yours.
Oh, great. Welcome back, Amelia. Okay, so story about the copper dragon. I remembered it. Just took a while, I guess. Something spurred a memory. Um, so there was this copper dragon nearly. It was just actually not long before I was born. He went on a rampage after a group of adventurers uh took after him, stole his treasure, killed his mate, as he went berserk. He just started like killing and looting and whatever really angry dragons do. I kind of forget the whole story. But he killed the group, they said, and
Uh-oh.
and it's
Everybody
said
just
that
froze.
he's. Is everybody there?
You guys
Uh-huh.
good?
Yeah.
Everybody on screen, including all my audio, just froze. I mean, it's good now, but that was weird.
Yeah, we heard and saw everything.
Okay.
Okay,
Went crazy
so
on Durin more.
yep. And then there's I guess nobody's really confirmed that the copper dragon is still alive or not, but these, dragons have people that kind of work for them. So, like agents of the dragon, and nobody really knows if the agents just use um, Grisniak, his name, or if he is actually alive and around. So, that's where the name Grisniak came from. And now we apparently have had two of his coins.
What?
That's the name of the copper dragon's name?
Yeah,
Wait,
Grisniak.
did you did you just find this out? Did you know this the whole time? Did you just,
I have read so many stories. I mean, you don't understand what it's like back there. I read a lot of books and a lot of stories, and this one just kind of tucked back in there, and it didn't click right away. We had a lot of other things, like you and Lyra were really mad, and I was kind of upset too, but I mean, you guys were more than enough mad for me, so I just let you handle it.
so Krivak, Grisniak is a copper dragon? Is that what we're saying?
Well, I think Krivak works for Grisniak.
Oh,
You're saying that
Kriv-
they have people who. Go ahead, Payne.
Krivak was red, wasn't he?
well, yeah.
Or do you think he was a little coppery?
He was definitely a red dragonborn.
He was red, but what you're saying makes sense. Dragons have to have people do their bidding. They can't walk. Maybe they could. I don't know much about dragons, but it makes sense.
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, kind of retconning what I said, just assuming that me as a player knows that dragons can change form and all that. I can't assume Dench knows that dragons can change forms and all that. So I'm
Um,
just gonna
yeah, I mean, there are even if I was like roll a history check and it was like you rolled a 7, I would still probably give it to you that throughout history there are stories of very powerful ancient dragons who do sometimes get bored with their seemingly immortal life and take the form of a two-legged race in order to just experience something new just because they got so fucking bored with all the power. So it's not common knowledge, but I mean children's story knowledge.
So, yeah, I don't know that they're the same, and I want to say they're not. But, I mean, it's still possible. I just wanted to share the story I remembered with you guys.
Oh, that's helpful. At least
yeah, thank you.
connects the name, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's I don't know if it's better, but I was thinking Friesniak had to do with like the hells, but it's a dragon, so
Yeah, I don't know if that's better.
I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think that's better at all.
I don't think it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so we may have either the servant of a copper dragon, an ancient copper dragon, on our ass, or we may have a copper dragon on our ass, which is, probably just as bad.
And externally, it's probably worse because if he has one person working for him, he probably has many, and that person can probably reach out to everybody, and they're probably across the whole continent. So, Amelia, this is why we're saying it's a bigger deal than he's a magic slaver. He's a very, 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 one more, very powerful magic slaver.
I suppose we'll have to deal with it as it comes, and not much we can do about it now.
We're truly
Right.
unlucky, and the dragon might have been on other planes as well.
Well, we're pretty unlucky. We should count on that. But I also think we shouldn't let it find us. I think it should be something on our proactive list. And she takes out her book and writes something else down on a page.
Oh, yeah, one other thing, guys. I'm full of it now that I was so pent up. I wasn't talking and stuff, and that's harder to do than what you would think. And
Yeah,
I am
it is.
sorry for walking away so many times, but I was very angry and I didn't have anything nice to say. So words
Don't say
spoken
anything.
in anger, lack a lot of wisdom. But I digress. No, there was something else. Ah, when we go to the beacon place, keep your eyes open for a small crystal vial that has a little floaty flame in it. May or may not be there. It's important though, but
What
I don't know
is it,
for
a
what.
potion or wait? Well, okay. How did you learn of this? Is this in a book?
Oh, no, I had a vision the one time I stomped up on deck, and it was a thing, but I was a little distracted at the time, and just keep your eyes open for it.
Okay. Yeah,
Uh,
we'll do that.
like the vision was the bottled flame, or the vision was someone telling you, or the vision was
Well, yeah, you know how visions go. You kind of.
no,
Not at all.
I don't.
I mean, I know
Oh,
how dreams go, and usually it's like a bottle with a flame, and it represents your grandmother or something like that. I don't know.
well, I don't think it's my grandmother in a jar.
Yeah,
She
well, I don't
should
know.
still be running around, I think. Um,
Okay.
oh, good news is it's probably not grandmom. Bad news is if
Great.
it is, she'll probably smack me.
Sounds that
Um,
way.
yeah. So, went up on deck. The vision goes black. You hear a voice in your head. You see some things. You get the sense of what's important, and you kind of hold on to that. Um, a living a living flame, I guess, is what we're looking for, or is what we would call it.
Does that sound
Yeah.
familiar to me at all, Xavier? Sorry, Edge.
Make either a history or an arcana check. Your choice.
I'll go with history this time. Is it could it be history about Arcana?
Yes.
Okay, then I get advantage.
Yep. That's why I put it in your ball, or in the ball in your court. I put it in your ball. Ugh, that's
Don't do that.
fucking
Please
weird.
don't.
You don't have ball,
I
so
don't.
okay.
I
uh,
don't,
Bard mode.
everybody. I don't. Just okay.
23. 23. I'd love you even if you did. Okay, so 23 is great. Yeah, so he says living flame so casually, but you recognize a living flame as probably like either the essence of like a phoenix's life force, or the essence of like a powerful fire elemental's life force. You know that living flame is used in like crafting, like magical crafting, but like big time crafting. This isn't like, you use a spoonful of living flame to, make the flames get hotter on the steel. No, this is like you are fucking reforging something that's going to change existence.
All right, I want to make sure I'm not cheating. Payne told us before about needing to do the forge, like that his god told him he needed to fix the forge, right?
I don't believe so. I don't
I don't
believe
think he
so.
said that out loud.
Okay.
I'm going to say no. I
Okay.
don't think I would have said that.
I didn't think so either, so I wanted to make sure. And I should have just looked at my notes because it wouldn't be there, but okay. Well, you that's a pretty big component. living
Oh,
flame. It's well, you know, it's a living flame. Um, Usually it's some kind of life force of a fiery creature of some kind. It could be a phoenix, maybe sometimes. Like really powerful fire elemental. It's used for something big, like real big.
well, let's hope we don't have to buy it then, and we can just find it. And my screen just went crazy. Is everybody good?
Yeah, we're
Mhm.
good. We're good.
So far, yeah.
Okay. Um, yeah, hopefully we find it and we don't have to buy it. That would be terrible.
Well,
I
did
go ahead.
I'm sorry. Did Division tell you where it was, or just said like, hey, you know, in your travels, look out for this thing?
Yeah, that second part. Definitely not like a, hey, go to these coordinates and kill everybody there and loot the crystal flask with the living flame in it. It was a keep your eyes open.
Okay. We will keep our eyes open for this. Then I assume it's not very easy to miss, or sorry, to just pass over.
Especially if you're looking for it. I imagine it'll stand out.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Payne. We'll definitely keep an eye on this for you.
Well, yeah, I mean, thank you guys for, I mean, I would assume this has more to do with me than it does with our overall objectives and stuff, but I
I'll
appreciate you guys.
Yeah, and if it's your objective, then it's all of ours, right? She kind of looks around at the everybody else. I mean, that's how we've been doing things.
That's how we've been doing things. We are a team.
All right. Well,
That being
um,
said, oh, sorry, Larry.
no, go ahead.
Uh, well, that being said, I do hope they don't have that vial, to be perfectly honest with you, at the coordinates, because if they were able to obtain it, it doesn't necessarily bode well for us. Unless it was bought, I guess.
Or right person at the wrong time. They or happen to have it. I mean, we'll watch
I,
for it.
I'm not one to like raise the dead and that sort of thing, but if you were trying to bring somebody back to life the wrong way and it's as powerful as you say being a phoenix, then maybe it is at this place we're going to. That's kind of why I said it, because I don't want to look past it like I did in that cave and miss a whole bunch of stuff, and you guys are like, "Oh, well, that's pretty. Well, I guess we'll leave that there," and then I never see it. So, right.
Yeah, we won't leave things anymore. I think we've learned that lesson the hard way. Um, but just so I think we're going to be, if I remember correctly, we're going to be landing at night. I don't think it's the best idea for us to go out there at night.
Agreed, especially against the undead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would also suggest not approaching in a way that we can actually be seen from a distance either. If we can maybe follow the river a little ways and then fly in low as best we can. I know this is more of a comment for Dorian, but I'm sure he can hear us the whole time, actually.
Yeah, I have a feeling they'll be expecting us, but the less they're expecting us, the better.
Exactly. Yeah, let's best not make a big, production of our arrival, buzz over their heads, and then land on their front porch.
Agreed.
Okay. Well, I have some studying that I need to do before we move on. So I'm going to do that.
I'm gonna go I guess, talk to Dorian. Like I said, he's probably listening in on everything we're saying, so I'll just fill him in on my idea about how we fly in, and probably get some rest.
All right. So what is your guys' plan? Where would you like me to take you? How would you like to go about the remainder of your trip?
So to the coordinates, right, and then and I'll Dench will be talking to Dorian about this. Trying to veer to the east a little bit and follow the river, at least a little bit. I think that'll probably add a little bit of time to the flight, maybe a couple hours, um, and then kind of swooping in from the east.
I see what you want to do.
Yeah,
Okay, give me a second. That is actually going to change
yeah. I
things.
don't
I did
really have
not
a map on
realize you.
my screen
Yeah,
right now.
I didn't realize you guys were doing that. Give me one sec.
Well, I just talking to Dorian about it, seeing like if it adds a whole lot more time to the.
Um,
I think as it is, it's just like a straight beeline to the coordinates that we're kind of planning right now.
yeah, it's gonna add. He'll tell you flat out. It'll add a half a day if you guys are gonna go straight for the. If you guys are gonna go to the river and follow the river up until you get to the east of it, and then go and then kind of swooping around. He said it's gonna add an additional half a day on. So
All right, I'm gonna bench mode. All right. Well then, Dorian, do you know of any way to not add on a whole lot of time and get us stealthily to where we need to be?
Um, well, given that we're flying in a massive dark space vessel, I don't think stealth is really our forte. However, I can just fly us as high as I can possibly get above the clouds and just land us to the east of these coordinates. Here, I'm just gonna pull you up here. Because I'm sure you guys would have the map out at this point.
Yeah. And having landed a couple times, like, is it a big, loud, like, is it a Chinook landing or is it like?
No. This thing's pretty freaking quiet. I mean, it makes a pretty intense thud when it hits the ground because it's just so much weight. But it's very short lived, and because this thing is powered by an arcane generator and not something like cogs and wheels and fucking blades, it's pretty quiet. So he kind of shows you on the map, like where the little yellow circle is. If I take you up and over the woodland, we can land just outside of where you want to be. That will be just a 2 hour or so walk to your coordinates.
Are we able to rest high in the air?
Yes,
Or
of
should
course.
we-
Yes, of course. I can even stop a little bit early if you'd like, so that we're not risking being too close. We can stop above Willow Hollow Wood, and do it like that if you'd like.
Okay, I think that'd be perfect. And then let's maybe go down, you know, just before the sun rises, so we're not again a big target.
Understood.
Thank you for everything you're doing. Can't wait to pay you, buddy.
He chuckles. I can't wait to be paid either. This is going to be a big one. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is there anything anybody else would like to cover while we are on the ship?
Yeah, before we go to sleep for the night, the create food and water lasts for 24 hours. So Payne's going to use his last third level spell slot to create more food and water. So it should be good until about noon tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, you guys probably won't be here at noon tomorrow, since he's
Right.
going to take you down right when it's there. But yeah, you can eat in the morning and call it a day. For sure.
Fill our pockets with bread and meat buns and march till it disappears.
Pocket
Yum,
meat
yum.
bun.
Amelia is going to, at some point during the day, like go and take care of Asha. But otherwise, she's going to just keep to herself, pretty much, completely.
Okay. Sorry, I just got a notice on one of my screens saying that my service to the Roll20 server was interrupted again. That was really weird. Everything is fine, it looks fine, but I don't know what the fuck's going on their end. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Asha seems fine. I won't nickel and dime that RP. But she does seem a little distant. She answers you. She's pleasant about it, but it just seems like she's maybe a little absent-minded. Like something's just not. She's not all there. So the day goes by. The bulk of the day, and just like you guys were kind of told, Dorian flies just shy. I'm just gonna kind of mark it on the map just so you can see. Whoops, damn it! I meant to put it on that line because that was more equal with Willow Hollow. So he stops you a little bit before you would even get near the coordinates, like well within quote-unquote safety range. He takes it as high as he can get it, and he just hovers there. And you guys can go into the evening of rest. Lyra and Amelia, I know you've already leveled. Lyra, during the day, I'm assuming, because this is the day's travel. It was like 10:30 when you guys left, so it would be very late at night by the time you guys got here. Lyra, that is plenty of time, because you would needed 6 hours. Excuse me. 2, 4, 6. You would need 12 hours. Because you had 2 level 3 spells. Because 2 hours each. So you need 12 hours to scribe those 2 new spells. But even with that being said, if it was 9 something in the morning and you go into like first watch while you're finishing the last of it, then you can have them scribed. Scribbed. Okay. So anything I need to know during the night? Amelia, I can tell you right. Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say during the night, Dench would approach Lyra. He has a pearl in his hand, and Lyra, I did not know that this was your grandfather's. I think you should.
I didn't tell you.
This. Yeah, I know. I wish you did. I wouldn't have accepted this.
Okay, I took it because it helped me feel closer to somebody. And I gave it to you so you could have that same thing. A gift's not worth giving if it doesn't have meaning. If it bothered me, I wouldn't give it to you. If it bothers you, I can take it. But I would rather hold on to the evil clamshell and let my grandfather's pearl be safely kept.
I guess I wish I had known how much it actually meant to you in the beginning. And this means a lot that you gifted it to me. The first chance that you need this back, though, it is yours.
I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not the best at sharing. Sharing things, yes. Sharing feelings and stories, maybe not so much. So, sorry I didn't tell you, but I think I knew you would have told me no.
I have, yeah.
Does it make you uncomfortable to hang on to it?
Well, no, it doesn't. It just, I don't know. It's a precious heirloom to you, and I know how much you love your grandfather. I just wanted to be sure you're not just giving something away for nothing.
It was not for nothing. I promise.
Okay, I appreciate it then. I'll hold on to this, and like I said, the minute you need it back, it's yours.
Okay.
Thank you, Lyra.
Okay. Anybody else?
Nope, Canis was there for the whole discussion, but he didn't say anything.
Good on him.
Stars are still being void-like and distant.
What stars?
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, there are no stars in the sky. For you. Everybody else, as you take your rotation, there are definitely constellations and stars and celestial bodies up there.
Dench makes a point to point out every single constellation he sees. He does not do that.
That would be so rude.
Wow, would you look at the heads on that Hydra constellation?
Oh, what is that? The dancing monkey? I never seen that constellation before.
I told you I wouldn't yell at you. I didn't say I wouldn't torture you.
Y'all are rude as hell. Okay, anything else through the evening shift? Okay, then we will, sake of brevity, to a new day! Alright, so that will take us to Tuesday, the 19th of Ianari, and I am going to say that you guys have gone through the night. You are going through the preparation portions. You guys are landing where the circle has just moved. It is a 2-hour walk west to your coordinates. Dench, you have already succeeded at your survival stuff on this, so I'm not going to make you do anything else. You know where the coordinates are. Actually, if I remember correctly, when you guys figured the coordinate thing out, I think you nat 20'd on the coordinates. I think. For something tells me you did. Maybe you did, but whatever.
I feel like we rolled well.
It was
20.
Yeah, it was really high, if nothing else. So you guys rest through the night. Amelia, even when you awake in the morning, you are still feeling absolute fucking dread. There is an almost omnipresent. I think that's the word I'm looking for. There's like this presence hanging over you that is like so close you can touch it, but so far away you can't even fathom its existence. And the Starless Dread is still fully active.
Because she doesn't have a deceptive bone in her body, be very obvious that like something's up. Her hands are shaking as she's like dealing with the straps on her armor. She's keeping very much to herself. Something gets knocked over and she jumps. But she'll get ready.
Okay.
Equip the gear and all the same.
All right. As that's happening, as Lyra is preparing her spells in the morning, also, this is the only call I will make to spellcasters. Now is your opportunity to prepare your spells. If you do not, it is on you. Until tomorrow. And then it's on you tomorrow. Okay, so as you are going through your spells and prayers, Pain, you begin your daily prayers, your daily Moradinian prayers. And as you come to the conclusion, your vision darkens again. And ahead of you, a mountain rises, and its heart cracks open to reveal a stone that beats much like a living heart.
Give the forge a body that remembers how to endure. The Heartstone.
The stone settles into an unseen forge in the distance, and then nothingness. And your vision returns. Okay. Is there anything I need to know from anybody this morning? Good morning, by the way.
Not after that. No, I'm good.
We don't even know.
Yeah, then Dench is just loading up his gear. He's getting ready by the ramp, pretty much. He's ready
Yeah,
to go.
Lyra would be in like full on prep mode too. Like just checking everything, making sure she has everything she needs, going through her spells again, especially the new ones.
Okay. All right, so you guys kind of prepare yourselves. Am I understanding correctly from what I heard during the week that you are bringing a Shah?
That was before I realized how distant everything was. If Amelia is going to just ask her, and try and gauge if that connection and bond is still there, where she can depend on Asha and Asha can depend on her.
Why don't you phrase that question for me in RP? I'll give you a little bit on that one because I want to be able to respond appropriately.
Yeah, fair. then after she's gotten her gear on, it's going to be she'll probably go downstairs, like go into the depths so that she's in person, even though it's still mind to mind, obviously. Um, we're we're going to go to handle the beacon, the coordinates. Did you want to come with? Would you rather stay here?
I am not a mind of my own, Sentinel. Command me, and I will follow. Or stay. The choice is yours, not mine.
I if you go with and you get hurt, that's just this form, right? You'd still be okay?
Yes, Sentinel. I believe the way the divine magic binds me is, well, first to your will, and second to this form. Should I be vanquished here on the prime material, I will return to the spirit realm, and because I have been soulbound to you, I would return if you were to perform the incantation again.
Um, then should probably eat what you can. I think we're going to be landing soon. And it's going to be a long walk.
As you command, Sentinel.
And you feel the telepathy just shut off. But she goes to eating. She immediately follows your orders and she just starts to chomp.
Amelia's going to take a second, take a deep breath, and go up the ladder to wherever the party is.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay.
You're good. But she's going to find the others. Lyra? No, Lyra's downstairs.
Sorry, this was from an old thing. We'll
Okay.
just say everyone's downstairs. I got y'all. Everyone's finishing breakfast.
She'll look up from her book. Mm-hmm.
Sorry. The magic mark thing. She kind of just moves one hand, even though it's got the gauntlet over it. You said that's soul magic, right?
I don't know what I'm talking about. It's deep, old, ancient magic. I don't know if soul magic is a real thing. But it's definitely connected to your soul.
So is Asha.
Okay.
And I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's I don't know. But you know the magic, and we don't hide things from each other, so she said that, and she's acting all, I don't know, but you needed to know. You all did.
She's acting all what?
Just distant.
Could that have to do with the delay of your magic?
Probably.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't panic if I were you. Just thinking about it from a completely wizardy point.
You got this, Lyra.
I would not immediately go to it being Krivak. I would honestly, l- logic says it probably has more to do with the issue you're seeing with your connection right now. So, and the more emotional you get, the worse it'll probably be, honestly, because a lot of what drives our power is our emotions, right? So, um, what I will say is, uh, maybe if you're that, I hate to say it this way, but I'm kind of glad you're concerned because that means that you're understanding how big of a deal Krivak really is. But my mind doesn't go immediately to that. I don't know if that helps you in any way.
I just, I don't want her to get hurt, and I don't want any of you to get hurt, and I just, the closer we get, the more this, I just have this feeling, and I don't know.
We have
I
to
don't know.
we have to focus on just the next thing, Amelia. The next thing is the coordinates.
Did you see the stars last night?
She, like, visibly winces. Just, no, I haven't in, uh, days. Well, nights.
Mm. There's. You remember what Lyra said about her dad being like disappointed but still forgives? And if Celestian is anything like Morden, which I mean they're different in their own ways, but I think they're like brothers in a way. And Morden always has a path for redemption if you're truly sorry for whatever anything that you've ever done. If you really are sorry, there's always a way back to them. So ask for forgiveness. Follow the
Yeah,
path back to the light.
the
You,
same was true with my father.
I I can try. I don't know if it'll work. Now it just feels more and more like we're walking into a trap or the jaws of some giant monster that's just going to swallow us. I don't I don't know.
Most likely both.
Yeah, and
that's nothing new for us, is it?
it's
Not
just
really.
reality at this point, and it's gonna probably get worse before it gets better, and we all need to accept that and prepare for it. And as far as Asha is concerned, I think if Krivak had access to her, he probably would have done something to her by now because he would know it was going to hurt you if that's what he's after. We don't know anything about him, and I will fix that as soon as I can. But right now, the next thing is the coordinates.
And knowing, not hoping, not thinking that you can get back to Celestian. You need to know that you can. I mean, I'm no Celestian priest or anything, but if you don't believe it, if you don't have faith, it's not gonna happen. So
I
act
will
like you do.
always have faith in the Wanderer. But right now the stars just feel just impossibly far away.
Well, that's your father being disappointed in you. And that's just the way it is now. The choices that you've made and where you ended up. So, one foot in front of the other, start working your way back.
He meant your celestial father.
Yeah, I think if he was really pissed at you, you wouldn't be able to do anything.
Right. I agree.
I think if he was really pissed at you, you would know.
You're just like half grounded right now.
The ship, by the way, has been landed for like 30 minutes, so.
Yeah, we gotta roll, guys. It's we can't waste this not cover we have right now.
Lyra will clap her book closed and put it into her backpack.
Yeah, just to clarify, it's not night. It's more. You guys did a long rest through the
Yeah.
night.
No, I know, like pre-dawn. Kinda.
No. So you guys would be landing. Sorry, I thought I put this in the group. Damn it. Hold on, one sec.
Well, yeah, the conversation I was having with Dorian earlier was that we're hopefully to land
Correct, but
pre-dawn. Yeah.
right, he can land you pre-dawn, but you guys still have to finish your long rests and do preparations. So you're not going to be there. You guys will be arriving if you travel the 2 hours. So 1:30, 12:30. So you guys are landing at 11:30 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah, let's.
I mean, let me back that up. You are landing pre-dawn, right? You are capable of moving out at 11:30 a.m. because he had to cut his flight short in order to keep you guys safe and back a little bit. That's where the 2 hour differentiation comes from, because otherwise it would have been a little bit
I
earlier.
see. Okay, so we're going in. We're leaving the ship around 11 a.m. Is what you're saying?
11:30. Yep.
Okay.
Unless you guys want to delay. I mean, you're welcome to do whatever you want to do. The ship has just landed, and you've been there for a while. But the good thing is there doesn't seem to have been any attention. Nothing, and you're outside of the woodland, so you can see plains to the east, north, and south, and nothing but dense woods to the west. Just like when you guys were on the west side of the woods, and nothing has bothered you.
Okay.
Does
Well, yeah,
everybody
Dench,
have some rations in their bag?
Actually, speaking of that, you guys feel free to load up on rations if you need to. You do eat Payne's food for today, so you don't need to do rations today. We do need to do one Asha ration, though.
I actually don't have any in my. I got used to.
I removed Ashaz.
Thank you.
How many should we
Dench.
take?
Dench will pull out 2, at least for himself, for rations.
Okay. You guys can all see the general inventory, so do what you gotta do with it.
I'm gonna grab 4, 2 for me, 2 for Canis.
Okay.
I'm gonna. I think we've only got another day or so for a shop. I'll get that into a sack and strap it on something.
Okay.
Once we're ready, we can go.
Yep, you guys let me know when you are ready to roll.
I'm ready.
I want to make sure you got everything in your inventory that you need.
I do.
Dench will just he'll move a few things from his backpack, but he would have done that in the night before. He's moving the map out of his backpack and into the party inventory.
Okay, which is staying on the ship?
Yeah.
Okay, and then for my clarification, Asha is not being attached to the cart, correct? Or is she?
No cart.
Okay, thank you.
Make sure you grab your armor.
She's
sure-
wearing it.
Make
Are we
sure
talking to Amelia?
Yeah, Lyra's just saying stuff out loud.
Oh, everybody's wearing their armor.
It's just, well, I mean, I guess it's just out loud. Make sure you have armor. Make sure you have any weapons that you're gonna need that you don't have on you right now.
I brought my lockpick.
Might come in handy. Seriously. All right. I think I'm good to go.
Do
I'm
you
ready.
want me to carry the Tinker Twins?
I had a thought to maybe carry them myself, but yeah, why don't you hold on to it?
I'm gonna move the Tinker Twins to my inventory. Do you have ammo?
I just put it on the ship. I will put it back in my backpack.
Okay, back up with the Tinker Twins note right there, because I was spaced out looking up, because he said lockpick. I know he was joking because it's actually his fucking hammer. But I was looking it up. I was like, when the fuck did he get a lockpick? Because no, he does not have a
That
lock.
surprised me too.
Yeah. I was running back through notes, and then you guys said something very important about the Tinker Twins. What was just said? I'm sorry.
Lyra's carrying the Tinker Twins, Dench is carrying the ammo.
Oh, okay. We gonna get froggy today.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. I mean, kind of a last ditch effort for Dench if he uses that right now.
All right.
Payne, you have the diamond and the scrolls, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
For DM notes, I am encumbered because I have the like the feed and stuff.
Okay.
Can Asha carry her own food?
Not without saddlebags, she can't. Okay. You guys begin to head west. And you head west approximately 2 hours until you approach very closely to what you believe the coordinates would be. Unfortunately, you can't identify that exactly because Dench left the map on the ship. However, you were set in a pretty good location with Dorian, and Dorian partnering with Dench for that to be kind of like just keep going and you'll know it when you get to it. But there's not even like the clearing of the woods that gives light to some hut out there. What dawns on you as you approach closely is the absolute dead silence. Suddenly the birds stop. The squirrels stop. The bugs stop. The wind...
Bo is out with an arrow knocked.
Yeah, I've got a scimitar as well.
The wind is actively blowing, but doesn't make a single sound through the boughs of the trees. The grass and the bushes, as you watch, blow actively in the light, wintry breeze. Yet nothing natural makes a sound.
That feels new a little bit. Like it's like I feel like before, like you made points to say like there was no bird song or animal sounds. Like the fact that like now the leaves aren't, that's new to us, right?
Yes, and it is much more intense. The silence is deafening. You can still hear yourself. You can still hear the rustling of Amelia's armor. You can still hear the footsteps of Asha's heavy feet. The clanking of your own gear, but everything else around you in the natural world is dead silent.
With the dead silence, I assume Dench, like in his mind, is like, God, we sound like a bunch of fucking wrecking balls right now. Okay, it's concerning.
And just for the record, Payne will have his shield equipped and hammer ready too.
Understood. I figured everybody probably had weaponry out and ready to roll.
I just wanted to get it out there for sure.
I appreciate that. Okay, so I'm gonna move you guys. As you begin to approach, you kind of there's a section of trees that almost looks like it's been built up like a small wall. Not literally, not physically, not man-made, but it's just kind of they've grown into each other. So you kind of come south around where these coordinates, these very specific coordinates should be, and ahead of you, you can see a clearing. And here is where you arrive. So, on the outskirts of Willow Hollow Wood, at the coordinates that you found in the ring, stands a large wooden cabin. It's plain in nature and rather run down, at least from the exterior. You do not see anybody around. You
Like
guys
footprints
lead
and
me.
all that.
Make a nature check. Or, excuse me, make a survival check.
I was going to say, Lyra
Okay.
would mention that too. She'd be like, they said there were footprints around.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'm doing that.
Before you roll, can I assist Dench? Because I feel like Canis would be like looking around. As well.
Sure, he can roll with advantage if you're going to do the assist. Assuming, Kane, is that you were doing that as an advantage thing and not as a roll separately thing.
No, it was an advantage thing.
Okay. And if I ever get that wrong, by the way, just correct me if you want to just piggyback on it. 13? Okay. Yeah, so you do catch coming from the two doors that are ahead of you. There are a couple sets of footprints, and they do appear to be coming and going, and they are absolutely humanoid.
All right, and these are double doors. They're not
They,
like two
it,
separate.
they're two separate doors with like a wooden beam down the center. Interesting thing to note, as you're looking at least at the front of this cabin, there is not a single window on it.
Just a DM question. On my screen, it looks like it would be nighttime out. It's got the night vision, or yeah, dark vision.
Give me one moment. Give me one moment. Give me one moment.
Good call, Ping.
There's
Yeah,
also
I
a
never turn daylight
s-
mode on. There you go. I never turn daylight mode on because I always assume that you guys are going to be doing sneaky stuff, but I gotta fucking get with it with this group because you guys don't do sneaky stuff. Not with Amelia. No offense, but, you know, fucking chainmail and a horse.
There's
Boing,
also a
boing.
big square around Amelia. Is that
Yes, so I will
She
get to
casting
that.
light?
Nope, she is not casting anything. I will get to that if and when that becomes prevalent. Currently, nobody senses or feels or sees anything. But yes, it's there for me.
okay? I guess Dench will approach the door, put his ear to it, see if he hears anything, or kind of
Okay,
test the handle out a little bit, see if it's locked.
sure. So it's absolutely locked. You test both handles; they're locked. But you can go ahead and give me a perception check. 16. You hear absolutely nothing. You are confident that on the other side of that door, there is nothing there.
Do you want me to have the hand open it?
Oh well, it's locked, so we may
Oh.
need Payne's lockpick.
I can do that. And he hefts his hammer up a little bit higher.
Okay.
So I know we're assuming they're gonna know we're here, but should we check around the outside first before maybe we can get a peek in and
No, no, you're right. That's a good idea. Let's do that.
just be careful.
Peeks his head around here. Don't see anything.
Yep. Nope. It goes back quite a ways. Canis, same thing. You take a peek back and you see it goes around towards the back. Again, the one thing, especially Canis and Dench, that you would notice on the right and left hand side of the house, not a single window.
Check around the back real quick, okay? Just keep an eye on me, Lyra.
I got you.
Canis will go on the other side as well.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys walk around the back. And as you guys kind of approach the rear, you take a look at the back of it. Again, you see Canis' head kind of peek out from the other side. Not a single fucking window on the entire outside of this thing.
Okay. I'm sure that's fine.
Yeah, that's not concerning at all. All right, well, unless somebody has a way to open this door without smashing it down.
Do we know did they trap it?
I was gonna ask that before I slam my hammer into the doorknob, but
That's good. That's a good point, too.
I'll slam my hammer into the doorknob anyway.
No, no,
Well,
let's
hang on,
make
hang
sure
on.
first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Canis,
you're
you
right.
wanna
Yeah, I
It
was about to
probably
suggest if you
trapped
want, I
it.
can. Alright, and then Canis will kind of walk up and see if he can see or smell or hear any traps, mechanisms, or anything like that.
Absolutely. Give me an investigation check, please. That's success, but yeah, no, you don't. It doesn't look like it is trapped in any way. You don't notice anything off about it, but it is definitely locked. Both of them.
Okay, let's get ready in case when he uses his lock pick, things come to attack us. Um, don't stand in a line.
Um,
Yeah,
Lyra,
off to the sides.
Lyra,
By the way,
do
the door
you
isn't trapped.
What?
I couldn't say the door isn't trapped. I couldn't sense or smell or see anything besides the fact that it's locked.
Okay. Amelia, what?
I'm going to to ask Asha to stay out here and keep an eye out. Can you? Does it take much magic for your protection that you do?
Oh, that's a good point. She'll tap her own head and do mage armor. Um, um, well, we want her to be out here to be a watch, right? She's looking around kind of at the group.
Yeah, and I just have this bad feeling.
Is anyone opposed?
Anyone opposed to what? Sorry.
I might be casting mage armor on Asha.
Uh, in all honesty, yeah, we might need your magic inside. I don't know if it consumes, you know. And Shaw can contact you in your mind, right, Amelia?
Normally,
Okay. Um, I know I asked this before, but it doesn't take a lot to get her back, right?
I I don't know right now.
Usually. Stop. Remember, it's all gonna work exactly as you're supposed to. Faith, the whole having
I
faith.
have called her once. She's never been, as she said, vanquished.
Was it
Hey,
difficult to call?
guys, not maybe
Yeah.
maybe not a big time for debate. Maybe let's just have her walk around a little bit and act
Okay,
like a real horse.
that works for me.
Also, tell
Run,
her if
don't
she's in
fight.
danger to run. Yeah, I agree with Payne.
We'll figure it out
Ew.
as it comes. We're in enemy territory right now.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. Um, she is going to mentally relay that to Asha.
Sorry, go ahead and lay that on me one more time.
She's going to mentally relay that to Asha to have her. And we're going to go inside. Can you uh, just act like a horse for the most part, but kind of keep an eye on things? Let me know if you see anything or anyone that's not us.
Could you please specify what you mean by act like a horse? I am a celestial spirit, sentinel.
Do you remember the horses that were in the Willow Hollow stables with you?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Uh, that. But really, if anything bad happens or you see anything dangerous, just let me know and then get yourself to safety. Back towards the ship.
Understood, sentinel. I will do as you request.
And you guys see Asha immediately turn kind of like away from you guys, and she walks a few steps and just starts eating a bush.
That's what
Just
horses do.
don't make yourself sick. And then yeah, okay. Um let's go.
As loud as the answer. Go ahead, Payne. Give them the dwarven martial unlocking.
I love it. And he will, if he could stand not in front of the door, he would smack the doorknob from there, but probably have to be in front of the door to do it, I would assume.
You would, yes. All right, so you have two options here. You can either give me a strength check or an attack roll. Your choice.
We're gonna go with the attack roll.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll, please. Okay, you hit. Go ahead and give me damage. All right, so Payne slams his warhammer into the door. Boom! It doesn't come down completely. You hit it, but you don't like blow the handle off of it. It's not like a battering ram, but it definitely deals a lot of damage right around kind of like where that area is.
Well, it's a tough door, and he'll heave back for another swing.
Do you
Oh,
hear
okay.
anything?
I'm going to go ahead and stop you right there, Amelia. He's swinging, so go ahead and give me an attack roll. Okay. I mean, look, it's a fucking door. If you can hit a zombie with an AC of 8, you can hit a door. So go ahead and
Teetering on that nat 20 though.
yeah. Oh, I see. I have so many screens up. I can't see that, but I believe it. Okay. So, all right. So it doesn't deal as much damage as you would hope it would deal, but it definitely blasts another big hole in it. So go ahead and give me one more attack roll. Let's see if we can do this. So another BAM smashes the chunk. Jesus Christ, Payne. You are terrible.
Door.
Get him out of the way now.
know what's
This is
going on here.
perfect.
I don't know. It's a really strong door.
All right.
Maybe you could have just reached in through one of the holes instead.
All right. If everybody can select their characters and roll for initiative. As you slant. Nope. Stop moving.
I have to, so I can select her.
Oh, you didn't say that. Sorry. You know, I can always send it to back. Hang on. Let me know to do that. Look. There you go.
Thank you.
Can you target over the top of you now? Because I can. You're the first thing that gets grabbed in the stack.
Yeah.
Candace, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, good. Alright, so, give me 1 second. Alrighty, so... Payne, as you slam the door open, there is a dude standing on the other side, kind of wearing these shaggy red and black robes. And as the door finally, boom, you kind of blow it off the hinges, like the whole thing just kind of like crumbles under the weight of your warhammer. He steps around the front of the door, and he has this long sword in his hand, and you see it's kind of this weird black blade with a hooked end on it, and he swings down at you.
If it would hit Payne, I would like to get my shield in the way.
I am going to, because we've had this conversation before, you are not next to him, you are behind him. We talked about this about 20 sessions ago. You guys were down in the, what the fuck were they? The Swaggin Caves, and we had this conversation. So you would have to be, like, here in order to do that. You cannot be behind him and throw your shield up and in front of his face.
I did not remember that, so that was my bad.
It's okay. Alright, so... You are going to be struck. Not for... Oh, actually, hang on. You might have been missed. No, you were struck. Okay, so that is for 6 points of slashing damage as this longsword comes down, and you guys see it just comes out of the door, and this guy, his mouth is kind of open, and he's like foaming, and it's like he's silently screaming. You don't hear anything from him. But he does hit you. Then, from this direction, and I'm just going to give a quick ping on the map, you guys hear the sound of a loud, like, iron bell. Gung 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 gung, and it continues. Canis.
Alright, well, Canis is gonna walk forward 5.
Sorry, he's gonna actually be here, because that was technically in front of the door. But he couldn't
Oh,
step
okay,
there
that-
because the door had a barrier.
That complicates things. I don't think Canis can reach him.
You can't.
Canis in the way. Unless, is it possible I can, like, go in, take, like, a bite, and then uncanny dodge, bonus action uncanny dodge out?
No, he's literally in the doorway. There is no getting around that.
In that case, I guess, Canis will just be like, Pin, you're in the way, I can't get in, and none of us can get in. And then he's gonna, first off, bonus action, bonus action, he's gonna say, all right, but anyway, watch for his arm, and you can see there, and I'm basically a bonus action, helping action Pain.
Right, got it.
Specifically to attack that guy in front of him.
Understood.
If he wants
Yep.
and then I will ready an action with my action I haven't used. If the guy gets in range, I will bite.
Understood. Got it. Perfect. Very good setup. Pain.
I've never done it before, but there is a disengage action, right?
Yes. Yep. Sure is.
I would like to use my action to disengage and
Okay.
step back.
Okay. Yep. And what that does is it means that you kind of like dodge out of the way. Yeah, I got you
I
here.
closed the door.
I got you. Door's open. So yeah, you disengage just means you spend your action to not take attacks of opportunity when you move. And you can still move your full distance, but you're welcome to stay or move wherever you'd like.
I think I'm going to step one more back.
Okay.
And I'll hold there. And let me see, quick bonus action. I don't think... Okay, he's gonna hold there. So that's my turn.
Okay. Next, Amelia.
Okay. Amelia is going to step forward to take the spot temporarily where Pain was and attempt to put this guy down.
Understood. Go ahead and give me an attack roll, please.
Starless Strut, is this a
Nope, it is only skill checks. You currently have
Okay.
disadvantage on all skill checks. Full stop.
Okay.
Oh yeah, 27 definitely hits. Jesus
That
Christ.
added an extra +4. It shouldn't have.
I was wondering,
Channel
why is that there?
Divinity is still on.
Oh, okay.
So 23.
Well, oh fucking K. Yeah, the guy wearing cloth is definitely struck by your 23. Give me some damage. Got it.
Okay. Then assuming he's still up.
He is still up, so yeah, you hit him, you smash into him with the longsword, and it cuts him literally like from the top of his shoulder all the way down under his armpit, and you see blood just spill out. And again, he's not really making noise, but you see it's like it throws him into a fervor. He gets pumped by it.
As I raise my blade to attack again, are his eyes visibly glowy or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay. Swinging again.
Okay. This is just your multi-attack thing?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. What do we got here? 11. So an 11 does not hit. So as you come down in the same spot, you hit it and you feel kind of like a bump. And as your sword slides to the side, you realize underneath he's wearing leather.
Okay. She is going to... I think she actually, like, with the blood and everything else going on in her brain, it takes her back to a temple for a moment, and she just takes... It's half strategy, half sudden panic. She takes a step back.
Alright. There will definitely be an attack of opportunity taken.
Yep.
Okay. Anything I should know about the attack of opportunity being taken? Okay, got it. So that's definitely a hit. For very, very minimal damage. 2 points of slashing. As those of you standing kind of outside of the line of combat, you see Amelia chop twice at this dude. Pain's bleeding. Amelia jumps back, and the tip of this hooked sword comes out, catches her just above the chainmail, barely digs into her skin.
Okay. So that was 10 forward, 5 back, so I'm going to move back just we're gonna go there. So I
Got
can
it.
at least block. Oh, I won't be able to block Canis, but I can block Pain at least.
Okay, anything else?
Nope.
Lyra.
Oh, good. Lyra's gonna step down. Oh, I think I sounded like Lyra's dad for a second. She's gonna step down, and I'm going to.
Oh, did that stack move work for you, by the way? Did you just stack move?
No, well, no, I have them both highlighted.
Oh, okay. Good,
Yeah.
good. I was like, holy shit, that's awesome.
That would have been really
That's like a whole new thing.
And I'm gonna hold my. Actually, she'll step one more this way, and I'm gonna hold my action For when an enemy steps out of the door, I am going to cast Firebolt.
Understood. Anything else?
Let them come out to us.
Okay. Dench. Dench, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
As you begin to hear your own mind whisper to you.
It's a good time for a nat 20.
That is wonderful. So, Dench, as you begin to hear the whispers of your inner self, kind of, as you see the blood, you're starting to see the shit, just from a side view, too. Just a door breacher, kicking the door in, blood, hacking, backing up. Oh god, what's happening? There's this moment that starts to overwhelm you, but your success has given you hypervigilance. And with that hypervigilance, you, for the remainder of this combat, have advantage on all of your dexterity saving throws. And on your next initiative roll, before your next long rest, you have advantage. It's not anything in particular you need to... I'll make sure I remind you, but maybe I can find a little icon that will give you...
yeah, I was trying to see if I could add that onto my D&D Beyond thing, but I don't think I can, so okay.
I'm gonna do this. I know it's like the screaming guy, but that seems like hypervigilant to me. Like your mind is just like, yo, see this, see that, pay attention to everything. Okay, you may act.
Okay. Dench will 5, 10, until he can see a guy. 15 right there.
There you go.
Would I be able to get a bead on this guy?
Oh, for sure. Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, so Dench had his bow drawn, almost expecting somebody to charge out through, but since they kind of on the back, he's moving. Okay. And he's going to try to put one into that guy there.
Understood. Oh shit, yeah. Alright, so Dench fires his arrow. As he does so, it absolutely, like you see this guy, as Amelia's kind of jumping back, he's raising his longsword up and getting ready to run through the door. As he does so, the arrow catches him in the throat, through completely a hole straight through his throat, and he just crumples in a heap on the ground. Drops dead.
All right, Dench, yeah, he'll just knock another bow or another arrow, but there's nobody to shoot, so he'll hang out in the spot and just say, yeah, let him come to us.
All right. Okay, so, so you guys hear the ringing stop. And you see another dude run from the back of the room, literally not even paying attention to the dude dead in the doorway. Also, Dench, make sure you just mark off the arrow. But he stops in the doorway, and that's it. That was his that was his double move to AT. Back to the top with Kana's. Bless you. Sorry, they didn't hear your sneeze. She sneezed. I wasn't being weird.
I did sneeze.
Yeah, well, Canis is gonna move here in front of the door. And he's going to bite at this guy. Sadly, I will not get sneak attack because it's just me.
That's okay. Go ahead and give me an attack roll, please. $16 does hit, yeah. This guy runs out. He's got a similar longsword, by the way. A little bit of a different shape. They're very crude-looking longswords, but he's got it reared back, kind of open-mouthed screaming, but no noise. 7 damage, alright.
Alright, and then I will bonus action disengage.
Got it.
And move 5, 10, 15 here beside Amelia.
Got it. Alright, yeah, so Kane, as you jump up, you bite this guy. It's near the crotch, but it's actually like on the inside of the thigh. And as you do so, it's not, yeah, you don't like bite him in the, no-no zone, but you bite him like on the inside of the thigh, and as you tear away, you feel a piece of leather rip, but it feels reinforced. As you look back, you realize you have hit a major artery on the inside of his leg, and this guy is already stumbling. He is beyond bloodied.
Alright, then I'll just quickly say, he's really weak. Quick, get him.
Pain.
Payne heard what Canis said, but he is casting Aid on Canis, Dench, and Lyra. So that is 5 maximum hit points for
That-
8 hours.
That's our that raises our maximum hit points by 5, right?
Yes. And I believe it also heals you by 5, so everything just goes up 5. Is that correct? It can just be healed, or
I think that was your
Other-
call last time.
Their
Sorry.
maximum would go up, but if they had 5 hit points down, that I guess it would heal them. Yeah.
got
Each
it. Okay.
target's hit points maximum and current
Okay.
hit points increase by 5.
By 5. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use that as the red bar. We use this in the Wildlands and it works amazingly. So the red bar, for those of you affected by it, just do a 5 out of 5. And if you need help with it, just let me know. And then, yeah, we should be good. Okay, so yeah, you, as this guy's in the doorway, took a bite from Canis, Pain, you mutter this incantation, you chant this, this litany, this prayer, and as it washes over the field and the ashes kind of settle on Dench, Canis, and Lyra, they feel much hardier than they were a moment ago. Anything else?
That is it. He's just going to be ready to be hit again.
All right, Amelia.
Oh, I heard what Canis said. So let's see if we can do some good old-fashioned paladin-y murder.
Okay. Bless you. Bless you. Sorry. She sneezed twice.
Hey,
I wish you-
hope-
That one.
I wish
I
she
hope
would push to
she's tracking
talk.
those D4s.
Push to talk your sneezes! No, just...
I did actually do
Okay.
that one.
Okay, good. Yeah, you probably heard it through me. The jalapeno popper popcorn. Super pepper popper. Okay, 14 hits. Yeah, go ahead and give me some damage. Yeah, so you jump into the doorway as the aid hits your friends. You rear back and... Holy fuck, Jesus Christ. This guy didn't stand a chance. Alright, so... Suddenly, as Amelia raises her longsword up and drives it into this guy's clavicle, down into his internal organs, piercing his heart slightly, he grabs the blade, and as he squeezes down on your blade, Amelia, he smiles at you, and the blood oozes through his fingers, and you see the eyes roll back in his head, and he drops off of the blade. And then there is complete silence.
There's complete silence, but Amelia is just stars preserve us.
Check their mouths.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And she's going to go and check to see if they have their tongues.
Are you okay, Thane?
They do not. Both of them are missing their tongues. But I will give you this. Canis, Pain, and Amelia were all face to face with them at one point or another. Amelia and Pain would fail that passive perception. Canis, you would 100% succeed. When you bit that dude, he had his tongue.
All right, that confirms at least that, yeah, without a doubt, these are cultists, or I guess part of the issue. They had their tongues while we were fighting them, if anyone was wondering.
I was
He
a little.
pushed himself more onto my sword. That's
Yeah, that's some good old fashioned bloodlust. Let's try to get through this quickly. Come on. Dench pushes his way through the door.
Okay, so as you come into the room, Dench, so the interior is very simple. There's a table with partially eaten food that sits at the center, and then there's a couple of small tables that line the walls. There's a single gray wolf pelt that acts as a rug at the far end of the room, near another set of double doors, which are both currently open because they were opened from these guys rushing you.
What weapons did these guys have? One of them had a sword with a
Each,
hook, right?
yeah, each one of them had a long. It's the same style longsword you guys found
I
in
was gonna ask.
Brackenwood. That is the black metal with the hook on the end.
All right. Dench is down an axe, so he's going to pick up one of those swords. It's a short sword, I assume.
Longsword.
Sword.
Let's try to keep formation, guys, and I'm fine. It was just a small scratch.
Okay. Um,
Uh, sorry to cut in. Lyra, you can finish in a second. Amelia, I get there's a lot on your nerves, but see if you can put that off for right now. I won't linger on it because we have to go.
I'm doing my best.
okay. Yeah. Um. Oh, Dench is going. She heads in.
Sorry, yeah. Dench just kind of like bolted to the other doors just to make sure they're not getting ambushed again.
Yeah, so as you peek in, Dench, this room appears to be some sort of like food preparation room or like pantry or combo of both. The only things to note are that in the upper left-hand corner, you notice that there is a hatch in the ground, pantry shelves here, and as you look in, there is clearly a chest of some sort sitting on the east side.
We
Come on,
gotta-
Amelia. We need you up front with Dench.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm coming. Sorry.
Oh, I know Kevin just went away, but I'll ask when he comes back. But I'm looking for that bell. Basically, that was being rung.
I think, honestly, this will kind of cover Emily's doing. Lyra would start searching the bodies. Perception check, Kevin.
Oh, for me.
Yeah. Do you want perception from me, Xavier, or investigation? Perception. Okay. Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry about that. Sometimes the DM's got a P2. Okay, so Dench, you're looking around for the bell. You do not see the bell in here. However, what I'll give you with the investigation is that it sounded distant and even further than where you are right now. As you look over towards the hatch, you realize it's slightly ajar.
Do 13.
13's not bad. You said you were searching the bodies?
Yeah, I want to. I'm searching. We're not leaving shit behind anymore.
No, yeah. No, that's fine. Um,
Dench would call out the chest in the room. By the way, he's calling out basically what he's seeing.
okay. So, Lyra, what you find on these guys is essentially 2 suits of leather armor, both of which have now been sundered, but they're intact. And you find 1 long sword, with made of black iron and a hook on the end because Dench is wielding the other one, and that's it. They've got a set of robes, and there's literally nothing else on these guys.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, as Dench called out the items in the room, he's gonna go over to the door over here and basically stand on top of it.
Understood. So from the top, it is sturdy as fuck. As your big, bulky half orc weight steps onto it, you feel it where it was slightly ajar, kind of like stuck because it had shifted over time in the ground. You feel it, and it sets hard, like you're comfortable standing here.
Well, yeah, he'll basically take a knee, and he's anybody who's watching him. He is like business mode. He is trying to clear all the corners he possibly can. He's planted himself in the corner. He has his bow knocked and ready to go.
All right. Canis, you want to check that chest and make sure there's no traps?
Yeah, all right. Alcanus will walk over and check the chest for traps.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check, please. Also, Amelia and Payne, if you guys are doing anything, just chime in and I'll get rolls going. It does not, Canis, as you kind of like look it over, make sure it's not trapped. It truly, it does not look trapped in any way. In fact, more than it being trapped, it's like slightly ajar, but it is fucking rusted shut from the from like the clasp on the front and on the hinges on the rear. It looks like it's completely rusted shut. So if it were to be open, it's not locked. It's just rusted to shit. So it would need to be forced open.
Well, good news. It's not locked or locked or trapped. However, it is rusted shut, so it's going to take effort to open.
Of course it is.
I'd offer my
What if-
lockpick, but you saw how well that worked on the front door. Maybe I
I'd
should
say it
use
worked
two
well.
hands.
On the way out, can we just put it on the desk? Can we just get this over with, please?
We'll loot and scoot on our way by.
That's fine, as long as we loot. What if
Uh,
there's not a way out?
Well, we might just have to go back the way we came, hopefully.
Okay.
Canis, can you give me a hand here and let me check for traps?
That is very insensitive of you.
What?
I do not have hands.
Oh, sorry.
No, I'm kidding. Anyway.
I
A tooth.
yeah.
I'll lend you a paw. Anyway, Canis will try and help.
Okay, sorry. What you guys are trying to just reopen it? Is that it?
Look for traps.
Oh,
first.
look for traps. Got it. Okay, yeah. Well, yep. Investigation check. Canis. Canis, is that your? No, you got one more to make, right? You were the last one to roll a skill check, I think. Not great. However, I will give you this because your passive perception is. I will not tell anybody a number, but it is one of the highest I've ever had in a campaign. You heard the hatch kind of slam shut when Dench stood on it, and nothing happened. So as you look it over, do your worst or best, but it's probably not trapped.
It's difficult to see, but I think it's good. I don't see any traps or anything. It's not like I can lift it up to check or anything.
Yeah, all right. Looks like we're going underground, guys.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dench will stow his bow and arrow and pull out his fresh new longsword.
Bounce around.
Payne, are you bouncing around the map?
I finger
Ping-ponging.
twitched and I moved too many.
Okay. I'm sorry, Dench. What did you say with the longsword? You kind of getting familiar with it?
Yeah, well, he's drawing it and he's putting away his longbow for a moment.
Got it. And is it just the longsword in your hand, or do you have the axe in the other hand? Are you doing a one-handed wield on it?
You know what? You know what? He'll do a longsword in one, hand axe in the other. I mean, like
Yeah.
Okay.
he'll need to have one hand free for a ladder. He assumes so. Like once he goes,
Yeah. But once you're
he's
down.
done.
Okay.
And
Got
it's-
it.
Seeing Dench go melee, Lyra will step to a point where she'd be able to shoot someone if they came up through the hatch.
Got it.
Canis will step out of the way.
When the I believe Payne shut the doors, either that or they slam shut on their own.
I didn't
when the
shut 'em.
doors- Okay.
Don't blame the
when-
DM.
I probably
Well.
will anyway. Amelia's just going to communicate with the Shah again and just make sure she's okay and let her know that they're going to go underground to the Starless place and to remind her to run if there's any danger.
Best of luck to you, Sentinel. Right now, everywhere is a starless place. Existence is a starless place. Peace be with you, and good luck. I will let you know if there is any trouble out here while I consume this bush.
good. The horse is having an existential crisis too.
Yeah, Amelia's just going to let out a fairly explosive breath at that, because that was not a great thing for your magical talking horse to tell you. And
I
then
think if I'd get Lyra's attention, she'd turn and be like, "What? What's wrong?"
I think the distance I'm feeling, Asha's feeling that, and then some,
I
too.
think I said that earlier.
Guys, still enemy territory
We
here.
gotta go.
Yeah, I'm into the depths. And the last thing she's going to say to Asha is just, well, when we make it out of this, we're going to Willow Hollow, and we're gonna get you all of the honeyed oats, as much as we can, and as much as you can eat without making yourself sick. Promise.
Thank you, Sentinel. If that is what I am required to consume for existence, then so be it.
Let it alone, bitch.
I can go all day. It's so fucked up, but okay, so as you guys lift the hatch, excuse me. Well, the latch on the hatch, and then go down into the hatch latch. So as you begin to descend, it actually, as you open it all the way up, it is a full-blown staircase. It is made of green stone, and I will transfer you guys. Here you go. Welcome to hell. Well, not literally hell, but kind of hell. Okay, so let me give you a quick description. If I'm missing something. Oh, I am missing denches. There we go. Boop. Because you still have hyper vigilance. Oh, shit. You know what? Hang on.
Two Amelias.
Oh boy.
There you go.
I want
Oh,
the
wait.
other me back. He
wait.
wasn't hurt.
Hang on. Where the hell is Lyra? Hang on.
She's somewhere.
I didn't grab Lyra. God damn it.
Lyra went back to comfort Asha.
No, she did not. Not with Kana's going down into a friggin' scary.
There she is.
Ugh.
Found you. Okay, here we go. So, so a broad stone staircase descends into a dimly lit chamber, thick with the scent of damp earth and stale blood. Crates and barrels line the eastern wall, many collapsed beneath years of neglect. Rusted mining tools, coils of rope, and empty supply sacks lie scattered across the floor, while a few intact crates bear the faded symbol of what appears to be a crimson handprint scratched into the wood. A large iron bell hangs from the northern wall of the room. The chamber itself appears mundane, almost disappointingly so, but an oppressive silence hangs in the air. The focal point of the room, however, is a large white marble slab, on which sits a basin full of blood.
You said that the
Once-
crates had a crimson hand, like a logo.
Looks that way, yeah. Pretty aged, pretty old, but it looks like they were not necessarily like slapped on them, but more like etched into them and then highlighted with color.
You want me
Stay
to
away
copy
from
that down? Sorry, Canis.
Yeah, that might be useful to remember that down. I mean,
I'll-
that doesn't remind us of anything, right? Is this the first
Good
time
question.
any of us have seen that?
Yeah, I'll give it to you guys for free. I mean, that's the first time you guys have ever seen this kind of insignia.
Okay, Lyra will try to copy it as best as she can down into her journal, or into her notebook, I mean.
Okay, to be clear, you don't have crayons and markers on you. You have
No, it's
black
just gonna-
ink and a quill.
Mhm.
So are you gonna just like take like an ink like an what do they call it? An
It wouldn't be
etching?
an etching. It would just be her. She's trying to like draw it as best as she can to match, and then she would just mark like if it's red or.
Well, so here's the thing though. Because it's physically scratched into the wood, an etching might actually give you
Okay.
more accuracy
Yeah, she'll
than.
try.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, that's fine. I'll give it to you. I mean, you're a fucking
Thank
wizard. You're a wizard,
I'm a wizard.
Lyra.
Harry.
Okay. Yeah. So you do take the etching down.
Do we want to check these boxes before we move on?
How do you
Maybe we
figure-
just make sure this place is clear before we start.
Yeah, that way
Searching
no one busts
in
in.
depth.
Sounds good.
Stay away from the blood. We don't know if anything will come out from it.
I can.
Actually, let's anticipate something coming out from it. Go ahead, Amelia.
Candace, can you speak up a little bit? I did not catch any of that. I'm sorry. Is
I
the
just need to be
ambience
close to
too
it.
loud? Oh,
It's
okay. You
fine.
were just a little far away.
We should probably just anticipate something coming out of it to be safe, based on past experiences.
Yeah.
I can see if I can sense anything. Celestian willing.
Like what? Like blood monsters?
Fiends. Things that should be dead but have come back on the wrong side.
That
Things
sounds
like
good
that.
to me.
And she's going to take her holy symbol and just kind of hold it aloft. And she's going to just, please, if there's evil there, let us find it so we can put a stop to it. And
And
she's
this is-
going to attempt to divine sense.
Okay. Yeah, so as she says this out loud, the holy symbol, again, it's like a mosquito trap, like a bug zapper. And then it goes totally dark. And then about 5-6 seconds turns on. And then it dims, and you see Amelia's eyes glow ever so slightly, as they typically do when she divine senses. So Amelia, I am going to tell you. So you're focusing more on the blood. Am I correct about that, or are you just looking around the room in general?
She's going to start with the blood because it's right there. But then she's going to look around the room.
Bless you. So, okay, not you. You've already done the blessing. I was blessing my wife. So, Amelia, because you have activated this divine sense, I need you to make a religion check, and I need you to make it with a straight roll, regardless of your starless dread. Well,
That's not great.
Fuck. Okay. And then give me a nature check. And do it at a straight roll, regardless of your starless dread, because of your divine sense.
Even worse. Guess I'm
Wow.
freaking out a little bit.
Yeah, you are freaking the fuck out for sure. So you activate your divine sense, and as you look around the room, absolutely nothing emanates under your gaze. Literally nothing. Everything is perfectly pure as far as that ability is concerned.
Okay. I have marked it off. She's going to, as she presumably feels it fade, she's just, thank you. She's says that audibly, and then, I didn't sense anything, but I can, besides the loudness of my own mind, so I think we're okay there, but
Huh.
All
Fair
right.
enough. Let's Let's see about these doors.
Yeah, Dench has his ear to them again.
Or just gonna
Okay.
I know, like, everybody's being quiet, but, like, he's listening for shuffling feet or anything like that.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception check, Dench. And then if anybody wants to interject with anything, looking for a roll or a thing, just please let me know. Dench, it's again, it is eerily quiet down here. I know I've turned on ambient music, but it's like, it is, again, it's eerily quiet down here. You just don't hear shit, except for you guys.
Okay, do we want to see what... If we can see what's in these crates, it might give us a clue as to what's coming, since nothing's busted in on us yet.
Yeah,
To
sure,
be
if you
honest,
wanna-
it's not a bad idea. You guys can do that while I check the door for traps or anything. But I do think we should make haste. It's weird that I haven't showed, more hasn't shown up.
Yeah, they're alerted to our presence.
They rang the bell. They're waiting for us now.
While they're checking those things, I am going to look at the terrifying blood basin and see if there's anything, visible markings, anything on the outside.
Okay, Amelia, go ahead and give me an investigation check. Lyra, you can also go ahead and give me an investigation check. Kane is... Actually, you can go ahead and give me a fucking investigation check. I guess we're, this is an investigation party.
Disadvantage, correct?
Disadvantage, yes, 100%. Actually, wait. How long does Divine Sense last?
Until the end of your next turn.
Yeah, so it's gone. So, disadvantage. Kane is Jesus. Save some for the rest of the group. Okay, well, that's still not bad. Jesus. All right, so I'm going to start with Lyra, since she's at the top of the map, looking at the crates, digging through the crates. As you kind of open them, and most of them are open. They're like loosened and kind of, you know, ready to be inspected and or looked at and or dealt with. Lyra, you realize that inside of them are partially constructed and or clear components for the hourglasses that you guys have found around.
Ew.
Lots of them. Lots of them, like hundreds of them. There's the hourglass shape, the rods that kind of connect them, the weird shit on the top and the bottom. There's a lot.
Oh, I hate it.
All right. Amelia, with your investigation check, which is actually still pretty good. You realize, as you look at and around, in and around the basin, you don't notice anything on the outside. There are a couple of sigils that you don't like necessarily understand or recognize, but they don't great. However, when you look into the blood basin itself, it's swirling. The blood is slowly spinning, without any evidence of there being something feeding it and or draining it.
Is it swirling like it's just rotating within the basin, or is it swirling like it's going, like it's being funneled towards a drain kind of thing?
It looks like it's that's a very specific fucking question. It looks like it is being spun towards a no, let me back that up. It looks like it is just spinning.
Okay.
Yep.
We have hourglasses and things that drain, and so I want to kind of wanted to make sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Blood's moving.
And Canis. Down to the south with the nat 20. Canis. I'm going to give you this, my friend. So, the doors leading south, because there are two of them. Again, much like what you saw upstairs, where it's like a double door with a seam down the center, like a stone seam that separates the two of them. It is closed and locked. There is, in the center of each door, a bloody handprint, both of which appear to be faded. But what I will give you for your nat 20 is that it appears to you, most likely, considering the breadth of this room, that somebody will have to provide blood to that handprint in order to open them. There are no keyholes.
In that case, I guess Lyra says her thing first, and then Amelia says hers. And Anus turns around. Well, that's not good that the blood is swirling, but there's no keys on these doors. They are locked. I don't see or hear any traps or smell any. But from the handprints on the doors, faded ones, it looks like the only way to open them is by placing blood on the handprints.
How safe is it to touch that blood? Would we be better off using our own?
I'd rather not touch that blood.
There's marks of, well, I can't read them, but they look bad. On this, I'm going to say they're probably evil.
Dench takes out his sword and slashes his palm.
We-
Oh, fuck me. With the longsword?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Go ahead and, You're a fighter. You're proficient in martial weapons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll just say it deals 1 point of damage. Because you're not an idiot.
Yeah, I'm not like going like
No. Yeah. I know. I got fucking nervous.
Good time as any.
I thought you were pulling a pain and you were about to drive that bitch straight through your neck.
No.
Okay. So you cut a, yeah, okay, so you take a point of damage, which comes off of your temporary, which is perfect because it only, you barely touch the surface. But yeah, your palm bleeds.
Okay, yeah, he'll just kind of make sure he kind of like mushes it around, like it's nice, like all over his palm, and then like places it against the door and the
Yeah.
palm print.
Yeah, so you put the palm print on there. You kind of peel it back, and you see your warm, fresh, bloody palm print kind of there, absorbs into the door, and nothing happens.
God damn it, we gotta use
Didn't
that
we-
gross blood.
Didn't we just talk about not slashing ourselves recently?
Well, this was the point I was trying to make, where maybe we shouldn't go for the jugular if we're trying to make a point.
But now it has your blood.
And I
It's
was
gonna have
already
a lot more of my
bleeding.
blood. All right,
No, I think
it
we need
needs-
to use the nasty blood.
Yeah, I think
Does
so.
anything with the basin change when he does that?
No.
Okay. I'm assuming that no came from the background.
No, I'm running shit now. No, he said no.
Candace says no.
I have some loot requests.
No.
He said time magic, motherfuckers. Never again. Yeah, he said no. Nothing changed. Okay, Dench, let's not put any more of your blood into the door.
Yeah, that really
Maybe
kinda
I
hurt.
can-
Now I feel like an asshole for doing it.
Well, don't add insult to injury, literally. But maybe we can use the magic hand and grab the nasty blood and put the
Oh.
nasty blood on the door.
Yeah, yeah.
I have a couple of empty files if it needs to like pick something up first. I don't know if it's
No,
solid.
I'm gonna see if it. I've never tried to dip it in blood or anything. Chocolate, water, none of it. So
Just like that.
Chocolate and water were two separate words, right? Not
They
chocolate
were.
water. Okay, I'm just making sure.
It's not
Be a
completely
Nelf
different.
thing.
you're
Yeah, I
racist,
think
bitch.
the mage hand is a good idea. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll cast Mage Hand.
Okay. There we go.
And then I'm gonna have it dip its hand into the nasty blood and then touch the door.
So I gotta be honest with you guys. I wrote this whole dungeon, right?
ruined
We'll
it,
call
didn't
it. And I did not plan for a cantrip to figure out my fucking door. So this is on the fly.
It's
So
always a
the
cantrip,
so
right?
it's always a fucking cantrip. Wizards be like cantrip. Okay, so you conjure the mage hand. And the mage hand floats over to the basin, and as it touches the basin, you see the mage hand actually retracts like a spider dying on its back, but it is covered in blood, and you still maintain control of it. But the arcane energy turns itself back over and almost woundedly walks itself as you guide it.
Lyra would honestly be saying out loud, I'm so sorry, as it's moving. Like she looks legitimately bothered. I haven't touched
One-
the door.
Which one?
Now I'm glad I didn't put my hand in there.
The same one that the same one that Dench had touched.
Oh, I don't
I
know.
think
Which
it's the right
tension? Right?
Yeah, that would have been this one. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So, Dench, well, all of you, I guess. The mage hand comes up again. It's like shaking. I mean, like literally, it is like it is pained, as it presses itself into the door. As it does so, you hear, and the door slightly opens, and the mage hand vanishes from
sorry.
existence.
Thank you so much. I'm so sorry.
Can those things feel?
I don't know.
As far as I'm aware.
Question for another time. Okay. Then slowly kind of opens the door. I'm sure it's like super creaky hinges. So I was like,
You would be surprised. It looks like they have oiled some sort of clay into this thing. And the walls, by the way, are stone. They're made of stone and wood. But the door hinges are like stone with like some sort of goofy looking like oily clay. It's actually pretty fucking quiet. All things considered.
they keep the hinges well oiled. Okay. Well oiled machine. Yeah. Actually, before he enters the room, like since it's a long hallway, he's bringing out his longbow again. Trained on that back door.
Let's stick together, guys. Can we open the door on the left, or is it yeah?
The door on the left is closed.
Okay, then through the one.
And locked. Excuse me.
Lyra would go in.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys come into a hallway. What you see is what you get as far as the hallway is concerned, so...
Oh boy.
I've got a lamp.
Let's try to be.
The red eye could see.
Let's try not to announce ourselves too much. We can all see in the dark anyway, right?
I know I can't see as well as I can elsewhere, but yeah.
Okay. Now that we're close towards the end here, again swapping back to the longsword and axe.
Okay, longsword and axe, got it. Alright, so you guys get down to the doors.
Do we see the handprints again?
There are no handprints.
Alright, then Venus will quickly check over them for traps or anything.
Okay, go ahead and give me an investigation check. .22. You are very confident that there are absolutely no traps on this door.
Does it look like it's locked?
It is not locked. They're not ajar, but there is no locking mechanism at all. Period. End of story on them.
Same for the other door. Dench puts his ear against it and listens for shuffling feet.
Okay, give me a perception check, please.
to my orcish ears here.
Okay. So on the other side, you hear nothing initially. And then you hear the sound of heavy breathing. And you hear the sound of a very, very quiet incantation.
I probably can't pick out the language.
The language is totally unknown because it would be considered... well, actually, you know what? Make Dench give me an Arcana and a Religion check.
Oh, I hope
This is
succeed
gonna
on
be
this.
weird. This is gonna be weird.
Dude,
We're
if you
get
succeed on
let's
this,
get
things are gonna
weird.
Arcana and religion?
And religion. I want one of both. Yep.
Okay.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god, that would have been amazing if that was high too.
Okay, so here's what I will tell you, though, because this is why I had you roll both. You are 100% confident that the incantation you just heard is not of the arcane incantation language. As far as divine is concerned, you can't confirm. But do with that what you will.
Dench silently signals Lyra forward.
What? What's wrong?
They're casting some kind of spell in there. Somebody is.
Oh. I'll try to listen.
Okay.
I feel like that's what I would do.
Got it. Go ahead and give me a perception check. God damn. Wow. Yeah, we got to keep giving you guys fucking pips. Your guys' skill check pips, by the way, have, like, obscured everything that I have done tonight. So as you listen, there is absolutely 100% a spell happening on the other end.
Okay.
But what you realize is that it is an incantation thread, meaning somebody is holding a spell for some purpose. It's the same. You don't recognize the incantation. It is not of your arcane language, but it is the same. It's to hold an incantation in place while waiting.
Oh, you're right. I don't recognize that though. Pain up here? Pain.
What?
Listen. She'll step back so Pain can listen. Oh, I left my mage armor behind.
Make sure you grab your mage armor.
It's a mini game.
I guess I'm listening at the door.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Okay. Yeah, so on the other side of the door, you hear there is definitely some things happening. There is an incantation being muttered, and a Pain as you get close to the door, there's kind of like this this muddled voice on the other end, and it is somebody holding the incantation for a spiritual weapon.
Oh, they're holding their spiritual weapon spell. I might be able to cancel that.
Waiting for us to come
As
through the
you
door.
say that out loud, bam! The door opens in front of you, and
Counter spell.
yeah, yo, trust me, we will get there because I know what you guys are doing. I'm so excited. I've had my counterspell thing pulled up all fucking night because 2 of you have counterspell. Okay, let me jump over to this. All right, if you would please click on your character and roll initiative.
All right, we're gonna test this out.
I'm sorry, this is a question I should have asked before. Does initiative count as a skill check?
No. Good question. That's a very good question, though.
Didn't you get advantage?
Thank you. I was just about to ask about that.
Yes, you do. Yep.
Fuck that.
So as the door swings open, there is this burst of, like, bloody light that just kind of... And this giant mace appears... it's a morning star, really. Appears in the doorway. Okay. God, wow, a couple of you rolled really good. Kane okay, it did not come across on... I got you, though.
So it doesn't. I don't think it matters, but yeah, the advantage would have put me at 8 initiative instead of 7.
Oh, it does not matter. But you are, yeah, it's still in that order.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. Amelia, you've got the jump.
My dex is lower, though. Should I be first?
Oh, you know what? It does do that like that. Yeah. God.
You can go first. I'll be.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep you there.
Okay, that wasn't the plan. Okay.
Can
then.
Just
go
to
ahead.
clarify, I won't be able to counterspell it because I'm last or whatever.
So it was being held. It was a held action. So, yeah, it's not gonna matter for this combat. Or at least for that moment.
There will be other things to counterspell.
So I think so. If that's me, then I'm going to single move to there.
Got it.
And then I am going to attempt to pass through the spiritual weapon and go, oh, this is gonna suck. There.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you do. You don't move out of range, but you do move into the room, and now you see there are a handful of these entities here. The ones that are around you, Amelia, are all wielding long swords that are blackened, all misshapen, kind of, with a hook on the end. And the two in the back, this one and this one, are not currently wielding a weapon. They have their hands out, and they are moving with finger movements at the moment.
Okay.
But they do both have long swords at their side.
Okay. She is going to. Oh, this is gonna be a little bit of a weird one. Oh, nope. Sorry, that one is a bonus action. She's going to cast, and I'm going to bonus action Divine Favor.
Okay, and Divine Favor is...
D4, it's concentration. It's for a minute, D4 of radiant damage until the spell ends when I attack.
Okay, I'm going to give you those two icons, and then one extra thing I'm going to do really quickly, because there was a spiritual weapon cast...
Assuming I'm able to cast the spell.
Yes. Yes, you are.
And incant-wise, I think it's just a lend me your light, and her sword just starts to glow with starlight. Just faintly, but still there.
Okay, so the morning star that appeared before Pain does swing down because it was cast at that moment, and it misses him. Pain, you get your shield up, bam! It kind of bounces off of your shield. Alright, Amelia mutters this incantation, her sword, whoosh, again, it flickers a little bit, it's like, and then takes effect. Anything else, Amelia?
There's a lot of them! And that'll be that.
Alright, Lyra.
Lyra will take one step up, and she's gonna reach over to Canis and say, "Yeah, I'm not losing you again." And I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on him.
On Canis?
On Canis.
Okay.
And then bonus action, I'm going to activate my Blade Song.
Okay. So you have that. Lyra, I'm moving you for a moment.
Copy paste.
Copy paste. There you go. All right. So.
And then she would just be like, "Be careful."
All right. Amelia,
Yup.
I need you to make two wisdom saving throws, please.
Okay. Are they... Do they happen to be against being charmed or being put to sleep?
Nope.
Okay. And then, because this is a new thing and I have no idea, does my aura work on myself as well?
It does not.
Okay. It's weird how it shows up on my sheet. So,
Yep.
Okay. 2 wisdom.
Actually, no. You know what? No, it does. It does. Yes. Your aura does 100% impact you.
Then, I have absolutely no idea if that's... Yeah, that is factored into it. So, 13.
Got it?
And then second one.
Got it. So yeah, Amelia, as she steps into the room, the two entities at the south side of the room, they whisper this incantation. They throw their hands up. I suppose if somebody wanted to attempt to counterspell, they could, but she's already succeeded. So I'll just give it to you guys.
Okay, I can't see them.
I'll just give it to you guys. Yeah, if you can see them, then it is what it is for future reference. But Amelia, as she's standing there with her sword kind of, ignited now, you see these kind of bloody chains rise up around her, and she shrugs both of them off successfully. With that being said, though, one of the weapons is going to try to attack Pain. It misses, and the second one is going to swing at Amelia. And that also bounces off of her shield. Alright. And now, all of the entities in the room, the remaining entities, these cultists, I guess we'll call them, are going to attempt to swing on Amelia. The first one bounces off of her shield. The second one bounces off of her shield. Third one bounces off of her shield. And the fourth one, she pulls her shield up over her head, and as she ducks down, 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks all miss Amelia.
And froze. Oh, there we go. Just for me, I guess, at least.
Oh, did I cut out?
I think I had the weird thing. Maybe it was me. You dabbed on my screen and froze.
Dench.
Oh shit, it's my turn. Okay. Dench will you said these doors were unlocked? We're pretty sure?
Yeah.
Alright, he will open the door violently. Holy shit. Oh god, that was what I was expecting to see. Okay. Fuck.
Close the door again.
Okay, no thank you. Okay, yeah. Dench will try to... I'm stuck. I think I'm stuck in the wall.
Uh-oh. You want me to move you forward?
Yeah, I'm definitely stuck in the wall.
Alright, I got you.
Yeah, he's going exactly that way. Do I... Okay, I see the magical people way back in the corner. Look. What is that? That's...
Yeah, but I can see him now, too.
Yeah, get all the way back there. Okay, so he's going to not fatal funnel this shit. You know, 5, 10, 15, 20. There.
Okay.
Is this a big pillar that would block my my way?
It would, but you can move past it to where you're at.
Okay. Dude, I see a hourglass right behind me.
Yep, and it is absolutely an hourglass, fully formed.
Great. Cool. All right. He's going to attempt a longsword attack on this gentleman here, single-handed.
Got it.
First, and then he's going to do the hand axe later.
Okay. And just to be clear, that's with multi-attack, correct?
Correct. Yeah, I'm doing
Okay.
I'm doing the 2 slashes with the longsword and then the bonus action with the hand axe.
Right. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
13.
that was a longbow attack.
Oh shit. Long sword. Let's try this again. Oh, why did that go two-handed?
It's all right. I can see the single-handed as well.
Okay.
It does
break
both, yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so the 24 does hit. Yep.
Okay. Alright, and then
And that is
second-
for 5 damage. Got it.
Okay, here we go. Longsword again. Okay.
Okay, 24 hits. With the one-handed damage. Got it. Okay, so you smash this guy twice with the longsword, and the second hit you drive it through him, and he kind of screams out. You guys hear the scream, yeah! And he collapses to the ground.
Alright, he'll sidle up over his body and go for. Oh, actually, am I blocking Lyra's line of sight now?
Now, I just want to... Give me 1 second to check something, because I think you have to have 2 light weapons equipped in order to use that bonus action. Okay, yes. So you do not need the 2 weapons equipped to be light in order to use the extra attack, but you do need them to use the 2-weapon fighting feature.
So
you can't
Can I
use so you can't use the hand axe as a bonus action unless you have some sort of proficiency or feat that gives you that ability.
Oh, okay. I think I've been doing that the entire time with the 2 hand axe. Okay.
No, hand axes are light, both of them. So if you had them both in one hand, then you could do it.
Okay.
But
so
but the long
okay.
right, but the longsword is not light, so you can
Okay.
use the longsword twice, but you can't use the offhand to do it.
Okay. Got it. Cool. All right. I guess that's it then. I just sidled up next to these individuals here.
All right, Canis.
All right, Canis is gonna bonus action disengage, and I am going to run 5, 10, 15, 20. Is this guy standing on a table?
He is butt up against the table,
Okay.
practically
Changes
sitting on
things,
it.
I thought. Okay, that changes things. Okay, in that case, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Canis will move here and turn on this guy right here on the table. And he will... I can't control my mage armor, by the way.
Oh, yeah, it's Candace's. Okay, I got you.
I moved it.
It's all right, since you have it,
he
I will
will-
give it to you.
Like this guy right here.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll. 17 does hit with sneak attack, because Amelia's right there. Holy shit.
That was a really good sneak attack.
All right, yeah, so you jump up and you bite, you jump up as this guy's leaning back on the table, almost sitting on it, and you bite him kind of like in the shoulder, and as you tear away, you see blood just sprays all over the table and you and Amelia and the spiritual weapon, and he collapses to the ground. Just bends over backwards on the table.
Alright, and then I'm going to move one more over, because I don't want to be lying with Amelia at all.
Okay. Pain.
I had a plan until they started dropping like flies. I think I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna cast Silence.
Silence. Okay.
Yes. I believe it's hard for me to figure it's. Let me pull it up. It's a 20-foot radius,
I got you.
and I think where I want it because I want to catch both spellcasters and keep it out of the combat area. I think right there.
Like there?
One more to the right, I'm going to say.
There?
I like it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, how does silence look for pain? If you have anything in particular.
I actually didn't really think of anything for this one.
Okay, that's fine. So we'll say that as Pain whispers this incantation and then shouts it out loud, cinders kind of spray forth from his palm and his holy symbol. And as they do so, this shroud of kind of choking ash, like forge ash, spills around the room, and you hear coughing from everybody who is kind of within its aura, but you hear nothing coming out of it. It is absolute dead silence.
Okay, and then I'm going to... Oh, jeepers, I might just... I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move right there. I think
Yep.
that I can do that without opportunities of attack.
That is correct. Yep, because the other guy's dead.
Okay, and that's my turn.
All right, back to the top. Amelia.
Okay. She's going to go for the one that is between her and Pain.
Okay.
So 23 for the first to hit.
23 hits.
Yep, I'm gonna have to roll an extra d4 on top of this.
That's damage that it gave
Yes.
you and not to hit?
Correct. It's Divine
Okay.
Favors, d4 radiant damage.
Got it. Okay, so 4 plus.
So 7.
All right, so yeah, you slash into this guy. Your sword burns, and kind of you hear this sizzling as it carves through him. He is still standing.
Yep, we're gonna try that again.
14 also hits.
$17 damage.
All right. Yeah, as you carve through with the second hit, he collapses to the ground.
Okay, and she is going to take a step so that she can try and intervene if something goes for Canis.
Okay. Lyra.
Lyra's going to, feeling very left out, move into the room. She'll probably assist. Oh, question for you, Xavier. Would she notice that Dench didn't attack as many times as he normally would?
Probably not.
That's what I
No,
figured.
I think it's kind of a...
So she'll attack this guy right here.
Okay.
With her scimitar. And then environmental, she'll pull out her other scimitar, and then she's going to attack this guy right in front of her.
Okay, understood. .22 absolutely hits. Got it. He is still standing, but you do slash through him hard.
Ooh.
And then that one. So the second one, he raises the longsword. As he takes the hit, he raises the longsword and parries your second attack.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's going to be it.
Alright. So I need, let's see, I need Dench and Canis to both roll wisdom saving throws.
They are both within
I got it, I got it.
Okay.
Yep, I've got it.
Perfect.
Not great.
Alright, so...
Either.
As these two entities in the back begin to cast spells, do I have anything from anybody else?
I want to see if I can counter it. I want to try to
Okay.
identify it first.
All right.
Silence isn't stopping them.
Oh, you know what? Silence is stopping them. Yes, it is. Disregard what I just said.
Thanks,
Good job,
Dench.
Payne.
I thought there was maybe something I didn't know about going on.
Nope,
So
nope,
I
nope,
was
nope, 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 nope. I was wrong. I forgot about the silence. It's very rare that somebody uses silence in my campaign. So actually, I think this is the first time ever. Okay, so the two morning stars. One is going to strike out at Lyra.
Okay. Oh, I didn't update.
Yeah, I need it updated
There you go.
otherwise. Okay. So it is going to... It went from a 13 to a 19. It's plus
Yeah,
5.
3 and 3. It's a mage armor and my blade song.
Ah, got it, got it. Okay, so that one misses.
Okay.
So it hits you, but the mage armor kind of flashes into existence and it deflects. The second one is going to strike Pain. Or attempt to, anyways. Do I have any interferences from anybody?
I don't think I can do anything.
Okay. So that one is going to hit. Pain, that is for 9 points of force damage. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. With advantage, because you are a Warcaster. Not great. So as it smashes into you, Pain, the silence fades from existence. With that being said, now I need Dench and Canis to make a wisdom saving throw, please. Because that was their bonus action to activate those. And these two entities begin to cast a spell. Do I have any interception from
Yeah,
anybody else?
I want to see if I can identify it.
Okay, make an
That
Arcana
was-
check, please.
13.
13. This is not any spell that you recognize, but it is a spell being cast, definitely.
I guess I should try.
Okay, make a religion check. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Yeah, so both of you actually, because it is on both spell schools, you both recognize that they are attempting to cast Hold Person.
Oh, okay. Oh man.
I need Dispel Magic or Hold Person spell, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. I cannot do anything.
Oh, good. They're casting on Dench and Canis.
Well, you wouldn't know exactly who they're targeting, but yes, that's who I had make the saves.
Okay. Since Lyra wouldn't know who's casting on who,
Oh, I have something. Actually, before we continue, I have Bonded Familiar or Arcane Familiar. You have advantage on saving throws against spells. It was a racial thing.
So you should have had advantage, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Can I roll one more time, or is it too late?
Bonded Familiar, I believe that gives... Is that Lyra? That's the advantage to Lyra, not you.
Does it say
No,
that
I have.
or you-
I have two. One says Arcane Familiar, and one is Bonded Familiar. Bonded Familiar means I get an advantage on an attack roll, which if I'm within 5 feet of Lyra. The other one says you have advantage on saving throws against spells, is all it says.
Oh, yeah, well then there you go. Go ahead and roll with advantage. But without that... don't roll yet. Lyra, are you doing anything or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast. I want to make it fair, so I'll just roll D4, and 1 and 2 will be the left, and 3 and 4 will be the right, and that's what I'll cast the spell on.
Okay.
All right, so it'll be the one on the left.
And you're going to use Counterspell?
Dispel.
Dispel. Well, yeah, but as a
Yeah,
counterspell.
counterspell
Okay.
with dispel.
So mark off the spell slot. And the 3rd level spell slot, and you do feel this entity. Whoops. Didn't mean to polo you all over there. Sorry about that. But you do feel as you counter the incantation with the dispel magic, you see his hands kind of crumple up and the magic fades. So, Canis, you do not need to make a saving throw. Dench, you did make a saving throw. And I do have the accounted for bonus from Amelia. Give me 1 second. There we go. Alright, so as the incantation finishes, Lyra successfully counterspells the one on the left. The one on the right takes effect, and you see these bloody chains kind of rise up and wrap around Dench, and Dench is held in place. Dench, you are paralyzed.
Boom.
Ooh, indeed. Stupid dice. Should have.
Alright, that is their turn. There is 1, 2... God, we got so many things going on. Okay, so this one is going to turn towards Dench, and it is going to try to slash Dench.
So it has advantage, right?
It does, yep. Okay, so that is going to be a hit. And Dench, that is for 5 points of slashing damage. As it comes down, you guys see it cuts through him, through part of his armor anyways. And that is that. Because all the other cultists are dead. And it is Dench's turn. And Dench's turn ends. However, Dench, you can make another wisdom saving throw.
Oh, good, I do.
With +4.
Hey, okay.
Hey,
That's
nat
what I
20.
meant.
Alright. Fuck yeah. Alright, so you shake the chains off.
Don't
Canis.
like that.
Canis is going to turn, and even though he has advantage on attacking this guy over here. Not advantage, but I mean, Lyra's there. He has advantage. But he's gonna go for the wizard.
Okay.
15 down here.
All right.
And I will wait.
Okay, go ahead, give me an attack roll, please. All right, 24 absolutely hits.
Eight damage. I don't have sneak attack because it's just me.
All right, so you bite the shit out of this guy's knee and lower leg. You shake a few times. He is still standing without any issue. Anything else,
That's
Genius?
I will bonus action go to Amelia and say, all right, now finish off the last one and focus on the wizards. And watch his, like, feet and hands. I'm gonna bonus action helping action her.
Okay, got it. Pain.
I am going to close wounds on myself since I'm getting beat up on.
Okay.
And then I think I'm going to move, but I'll do the closed wounds quick.
And are you just spending one hit die?
I kind of forgot I could do two.
It's your call.
I was thinking one. I rolled one. I'll go with one.
Okay, fair enough.
So that was 8.
Still pretty good for a cantrip. All right, so you whisper your incantation. The cinders kind of close some of your wounds. And then
I am going to... Yeesh. I'm going to move over here. And
Okay.
that's it.
all right, back to the very top. Now, guys, we are at 10:06. Do we want to stop here and pick up next week, or do we want to go one more round? It's your guys' choice.
We're all looking at one person, I think.
Yep.
I want to go one more round.
Okay, one more round. All right,
Yeah.
here we go. Amelia. Sorry, is that okay with you, Payne?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
all right.
fine.
All right. Amelia.
Before we go to Amelia,
Oh,
I should
go ahead.
specify my
Yes.
target, because I have to specify the target. It is the guy right in front of her.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that. All right, Amelia.
Given that Canis is directing her at that one, she's going to turn and attempt to strike down the evil.
Okay.
So, attempt 1.
Okay, a 13 does hit.
The suspense.
Sorry, I had to click on another character sheet. Got it.
So 7.
All right, so with Canis's guidance and his attention turned, you raise your longsword up, and as you drive it through this thing's back and spine, he kind of shrivels up and howls in pain and then collapses to the ground.
I definitely didn't roll that with advantage, and I'm glad it didn't matter. So that one falls, and then I'll go there, which should be my exactly 20 with the diagonals, I think. And because with extra attack you cannot attack, move, attack, correct?
No, that's only for the barbarian when they do their weird barbarian shit. Yeah, I know you're asking that because the the Wildlands campaign, you can make your second attack split up however you want.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to see if I can put down a caster as well.
Okay, go ahead and give me an attack roll. Okay, 20 hits. 15, all right. All right, so yeah, you raise your longsword up, you slash it into this guy. Again, he kind of like crumbles backwards a little bit, but he rights himself and stands back up, and he is still moving. Not well, though. He is definitely past bloodied.
That is my go.
All right, Lyra.
So as Lyra's walking past Dench, or dancing, I guess, I don't know, she'll say, "Get away from these spiritual weapons and unleash on this fuck." She's gonna stand here, and she's gonna attack this guy, so that Dench will have a clear shot.
Got it. All right, go ahead and give me an attack roll, please. Okay, 21
right.
definitely hits.
Okay, so yeah, so 21 and then 5, and then I'm gonna do.
Okay, you slash this guy. He does not seem to take a whole lot of damage from it, but I mean, he is. You definitely wound him with the blade.
Okay, so then for what we were just discussing for my second thing, I am going to use True Strike, and I realize it won't for my last attack be impacted.
Correct.
But then I am going to do my second attack.
I'm going to put this on him and this on you so that we know that there's a True Strike active. So you whisper another incantation. This image kind of appears in your mind, and you kind of you begin to foresee what his actions are going to be in the future.
Okay. And then I'll attack him for my bonus action with my second attack.
Got it. Go ahead and make it the offhand attack.
Correct.
Got it.
And it's not going to be the +3, it's just
Correct.
Gonna be... So 4.
4. Okay, yeah, you slash him again. Again, he seems okay, but he is definitely taking wounds from you.
That's literally everything I can do.
All right. All right, so their turn. So the one in front of you, Lyra, is going to attack you. And it begins to cast a spell.
I'm going to try to identify it.
Okay, make an Arcana check. You have absolutely no idea what his incantation says.
Okay, bracing.
Okay, with that, he reaches out towards you, and his hand glows green, and then red, and then black as he goes to touch you. As he goes to touch you, your mage armor bounces the spell off. The second one is going to attempt the same thing, but it is going to attempt it on Canis.
Currently at 17.
If it counts as an attack, it does not specify weapon attack. If it counts as an attack and hits, I'm going to try and intercept.
Understood.
Also, if it does hit, I want to use Uncanny Dodge. I want to get it before this time.
Okay, so as the attack comes in, again, it goes green, red, black, and as it touches, there's a flash of mage armor that deflects the attack completely. With that, both of them throw their offhand up, and the spiritual weapons begin to move. As they move, they land where they land, and there is going to be additional attacks. Both of these are on Pain. Pain gets his shield up and deflects the first Morning Star, and wouldn't you fucking guess it, the second Morning Star as well. And that is their turn. Dench.
Dench will drop his hand axe. He will grip the gnarly longsword in both hands, grit his teeth, and charge at this gentleman in front of her.
Okay.
And sword attack, go. Okay.
All right, 23 hits.
This is the two-handed owies. Great. And he's going to attempt it for a second time.
Okay. Yep, you hit him. He still seems like he is doing okay. It slashes him in 8.
8?
So you swing the second time. You kind of come around for the second time. And at this point, he kind of rears back almost unnaturally. You see his spine kind of bend back in an L. And the sword whoom, swings over him.
Alright, I don't like that. I'm going to action surge.
Okay. All right, make sure you mark off the action surge, and then go ahead and give me the other, I assume 2 attacks? Yeah, 2 attacks.
Correct. Yep. Slashy? No, fuck.
Yeah, so as his body is kind of bent over backwards, it twists to the right, kind of unnaturally, and you hear and the body whoom, stands up, but it misses the first attack.
Oh, I don't like it at all. I'm going to waste an action surge on this asshole. All right, last one.
No, you're not. You're gonna hit him. You're gonna kill him.
Is it 13?
13 does hit.
Okay. Bracketing it in.
Do the second half. What is that?
Yeah. Here we go. Okay, that's not bad. 10?
All right, so you slash him again with the 10 damage, and as it cuts, again, more of the robes, more of the leather armor underneath, you see blood begin to spill out and flesh begin to flay. He is still standing. However, he is beyond bloodied at this point.
That was feel like kind of a waste of an action surge. Okay, that's it.
Canis.
Canis will do what he does best and bite people. So he will bite the guy in front of him.
Okay. All right, so you lurch and lunge up at the guy in front of you. You bite onto kind of like where the ankle and foot meet, and you feel kind of a metallic resistance, and you do not hit.
Bonus action. I'm not gonna remember. Pain. See if you can hit one of these. They seem to be moving unnaturally, so I guess try and predict. And I guess I'll bonus action help Pain attack this guy right here.
Okay.
That'll be it for my turn.
All right, Pain. Ending out the night. Don't fuck up.
Can I stop on that pillar?
Yeah. You're next to it, kind of butt up against it.
Right there, and then I'll smack the guy with my warhammer.
Okay, and you can do so with advantage.
I always do that wrong. Oh, I clicked the damage. Sorry.
It's okay. I'm getting excited.
Yeah, clicked the wrong one. I was trying to do the advantage thing, and I did it wrong.
It's alright, roll one more time just to make sure it's not a nat 20 or a nat 1. There we go. Okay, yeah, that's absolutely a hit. And then go ahead and re-roll the damage. I'll let you do that since that wasn't intentional the first time around. Alright. So, Pain kind of dodges up against this pillar, rears back, and swings, watching for Kana's calling out. Smacks this guy. He bounces off the wall, kind of lands halfway on the bed, pulls himself back up. He is still standing, but he is wavering to a terrible, terrible degree. He is not looking good. Anything else, Pain? All right, guys, we're going to go back to the top of round 4, and we will go ahead and end here since we decided it was going to be a one more round sort of night. And that's where we...
Should have been if that guy wasn't all, like, bendy.
He was only bendy because you missed. Yeah, okay, so we'll go ahead and end here for tonight, you guys. If you have anything for me during the week, please let me know. And, yeah, you guys are fucking cooking through this thing. I'm looking at the stats on the map right now, and you guys are actually doing really well. So
I'm waiting for the really difficult room. I know, like these fights have been a little bit easier, and I'm waiting for like the really shit fucking brick shit house in the next room.
I know. I almost didn't dispel for that reason, but I was like, oh, hold person's a bad one right now.
I almost didn't action surge for that reason too.
all right. Well, we'll
Surprised it's a copper dragon.
yeah. That'd be pretty fucked up. We'll pick up here next week then, Sunday. And we will start at the top of round 4 and see where this takes us. Again, if you guys need anything from me throughout the week, let me know. And if not, to me, from me, to me. Yeah. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great one.
Good session, guys. Thanks.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
All right, guys. Let's see if there's anyone to raid. There wasn't last week. No, he is AFK. All right, there's no one to raid. It's 2 weeks in a row. That's really crazy. People are just not streaming on Sundays anymore. Not like they used to be. So, guys, we'll see you next week. Thank you for hanging out. I'm glad we got into this combat the way we did. I feel this one will be probably cleaned up real quick, and then we will go into the rest of this, as everyone is calling it, dungeon. It's not really a dungeon. But we'll go into the rest of this thing next week on Sunday, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, y'all.